would help if I brought us into the right channel.
Stitchities.
Yeah. Hi. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning.
We are the Last Caravan RPG. We do one-shots, we do mini campaigns, we do long-running campaigns. With TTRPG, we pretty much try to do it all. We are playing some Lancer today. A wonderfully relaxed game about friendships and bonds and exploring the vast unknown of space.
Yep.
And not blowing up or getting turned into a zombie. We
We've
don't
already
do
failed
that here.
We've already failed at both of those.
Well,
Some of us have.
Hey, I was partial zombie, alright? I just took the dedication fee. I didn't go farther than that.
So far. Yet.
So, just a few announcements. Our schedule for next month, or for this month, wow, it's already
Yeah,
May.
May.
Mayday.
It's gonna
Oof.
be May.
I hate that.
Our schedule for this month is out. It is on our Twitter. It is up on our Discord. And speaking of Discord, if you like what we do and you want to come and roll some dice with us or just come and hang out with us, you can join the link to our Discord down below. It is where we post all of our casting calls, all of our schedules, all of our cat pictures, where we just generally hang out and be giant nerds. If any of that sounds appealing, come on and hang out. But it would also help if I had the schedule up in front of me, because I don't have this one memorized yet. It'll happen. Get there.
It's fine. This is the only game that matters besides
On
the other ones I'm in.
Tuesday, we have a game of Pathfinder 2nd Edition. Very excited for that. A wonderful cast. On Wednesday, we have a game of Cyberpunk Red, a system that I've been dying to try out. And this is going to be our test run for a future project. On Thursday, it kind of open. I was just going to do some solo streaming, but if anyone is free and feels like joining me, then of course I'll have some partners. But we'll run through the Minecraft server at least, and then might do some gaming. Or just hang out and chat, whatever. There's no rules here. On Saturday, we have our morning game of Pathfinder 2E, as we do every week. And then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we're going to have a break for a few days. There's going to be some stuff run off stream, just in the Discord channel. So if you want to roll some dice not on stream, but you still want to, join some of these lovely people, again, come hang out in the Discord. It's a super cool place. On
I don't know
next,
who's running those games.
next Thursday, we have another test one-shot of Savage Borderlands, which is a Savage Worlds game in the Borderlands setting, which I'm very excited for. And then it's kind of rinse and repeat for the rest of the month. You'll also notice that the tokens that we are using were made through HeroForge.com. It is a wonderful site where you can make hyper-customized miniature models. You can even paint them on the website. They have modern-day clothing and gear. They have medieval, they have futuristic, they have post-apocalyptic. All that great stuff. You will see the link pop up in chat kind of throughout the stream. If you want to get cool stuff and support us in the process, you can use said link and do both. And we're heckin' love you for it. I think that's pretty much it. There's no yelling at me from any of my mods, so I think we're good today. All right, let's get some music going.
Okay, there we go. I was
Just
dancing to
thinking that
nothing here.
necessary.
There we go.
I taught my daughter how to headbang yesterday.
It's a life skill you gotta have. All right, why don't I pass it over, give my lovely cast here a chance to introduce themselves, who they're playing, and then we'll kick this off. Starting with camera one, which is Turk.
Oh gosh. Okay. Hey everybody, I am Turk or Turk Accented on Twitch and Twitter, and today, sorry, gosh, I almost said tonight. That is on me and my poor life choices.
It's tonight for some of us.
Well, not last night didn't officially end, some might say. But
And
I will be
here
playing
we go.
Kismet, call sign Kismet, and I will be a resident hacker and dirty joke maker who has been allowed to be fully unleashed.
Blood type Kismet. Social security number Kismet.
Mm-hmm.
You make me regret that, aren't you?
Mother's maiden name Kismet.
Gender Kismet.
Gender Kismet. Literally. Sexuality Kismet.
All right.
Future last name Kismet.
Ooh.
Everyone in this campaign's not future last name Kismet.
Pop over to camera 2, which is James. No,
Oh,
you guys switched your cameras.
We don't control the
God.
camera.
You pulled a sneaky on me.
Yeah.
It's actually Mike.
Stop blaming me for
Hello.
shit.
My name's Mike. I think I just got called on. And I
Pulled a
am
sneaky on me.
known as Vengeance God on Twitter and a bunch of other places. And today I will be playing Mattis Duryea, call sign Set, who is, of course, the star and handsomest member of the squadron.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Sorry, I was laughing at something else over there.
Yeah.
Sure.
Then over to camera 3, which is Darcy.
Hi, I'm JC Darcy. I exist on Twitter and the internet. That was more of a self-affirmation than anything else. I'm here to play Blake Dara. She's a sniper, she's a priestess. I think this one's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to exploring this one.
Very much so. And
No
then
zombies. Hashtag no zombies.
no zombies ever.
No zombies.
I would never. Last but not least, the real James. Not this pretender fake James.
Please stand up. Please stand up. Yeah. Hi, I'm James. I've already explored that, and yeah, I'm sorry. I was surprised Turk didn't get that before I did. Yes, I'm gonna be playing Kate, the sexiest one here, of course.
Wow.
Hey, I have Cyan. Who the fuck do you have?
Bold claim.
That's not canon.
That's
No.
not canon. No, it's been headcanon for quite a time now,
bet it
and I
has.
refuse to let go of the fantasy.
If
but
your
yes, I
mech
am
has
playing-
a cannon for a head, is that head cannon?
Yes,
A lancer, all things possible.
exactly. Yes, I'm playing Kate, who has been fully resurrected and apparently can't be trusted 1000%, but that's because I blow shit up all the time. And
Like our
yeah.
hearts.
Yeah, the Boston accent that I threw on this character is slowly fading away as I get
Comes and
lazier
goes.
and lazier. It
comes
comes
and
and goes.
Yeah.
When I remember it, it comes, and then I literally forget about it like
I'll
20 minutes
bet.
later.
He said.
There we go.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just gonna. Nope, not gonna finish that line. Put me away, please. Mute my mic.
Put me out of my
Holy
misery.
shit.
I'm going home.
Yeah, you are home.
Thanks for coming out, everybody.
You can't escape.
Great session. We're out of here. All right.
Did you actually mute yourself?
No.
It's my Discord doing that thing again.
No, I think we're good. Oh, I hope we're good. Because the music cuts right there perfectly every time. I don't plan that. It just do.
Wait, bring you
We
back.
might-
Where did you go?
She's another.
Oh, she's a
Priest.
priest.
Oh, I got you. There we go.
Oh no!
Oh no?
Our internet. It's broken.
Our internet. It's
Me?
broken.
Oh, God, damn.
All right. So, last session, the party finally had a meeting with the correct members of the Cerulean Serpent, finding out that they were betrayed from the inner mechanisms as there's a sizable bounty on all of your heads. And there was a number of individuals that figured they could waylay you, collect the bounty, and simply make it seem like you disappeared to the streets of Pandeus. Little did they know that you are far too stubborn to go out like that.
Mhm.
Took out
We were
the
stubborn to go out anytime.
would-be assassins. Eventually stated your case with the lovely Yasmin Markel, one of the heads of the Cerulean Serpents, who initially found your claim to be iffy at best, but after doing a little digging
Ain't
herself
your damn life.
and seeing the fact that you all got attacked by exploding hive mind robots,
Zombies. They were robo-zombies.
her tune very
Call them what
quickly
you
changed. She had every intention of putting a bullet in the traitor's head, one Wyatt Kennett. But you convinced her otherwise. She gave you a chance to say your piece, get the information you needed, and then, of course, they were going to deal with him as they see fit. You were given the information that they had stolen from SSE, whether knowingly or otherwise, being future plans for new mech designs, as well as new mech modules, including something called a Hive Protocol, as well as mechs with much higher defenses and shields than any of the other SSE models, and even regenerative properties. These, of course, things not native to SSE designs. In their raw stage of development, they were pretty clearly swiped from some of the other corporations, and have not yet had time to go through enough R&D that they could call them their own. Now, I don't know if we came to the conclusion or not, but did you send off all of these files back to SSC?
Not all of them. I think we will have been selective about what we shared.
Okay.
Yeah, we might keep and/or destroy Hive Protocol.
Fair.
I think Blake would have pushed for a slightly passive-aggressive approach. Like, we found some stuff. It was really interesting, and we hope we don't see any of it ever again. This is not what we signed on to deal with. Just remember we have this, kill switch clause where if we want out, if we don't like it, we're out.
Just an insurance
Don't
Keep in
do
policy.
mind
it.
also that we have the ability to back up anything that we grab.
Hmm.
You guys didn't already back it up?
No, we did. I'm telling them that we did already.
We're not trying to be
it was
openly
called the
hostile.
implication, because you
Yeah.
know what subtext. I'm mute this for a second. You know what subtext is?
He's never heard of that.
Oh no, I do everything very out in the open.
Oh,
Everything.
Everything.
We live on the same ship as you, believe
You
me,
know
we
that you're.
That's
you-
why they
you-
had to
you-
revoke the Casual Friday.
Yeah.
It's cash fry.
It turns out that casual means something very different for all of us.
It's my stuff suit. I don't know why everyone's freaking out about it.
But yes, they very much appreciated the fact that you have all of this data in hand, and that at least for the moment, you are willing to sit on it and keep it from going public, which the reward for your job was enough to go up the next license level, and in doing so, I believe everyone has a few new toys to play with. You also were given the information that a signal was picked up from a very distant, very cold ice planet of Kiko. Its sources resembling a certain signature that Blake had asked the good captain to keep an eye out for. Though it was very fragmented, very simple, and more of an echo of a signature than anything. After that, it was left to all of you where you would like to go next. The universe is your oyster, and you've all more than earned a bit of downtime.
Except we can't go anywhere because bounty hunters will be trying to kill us at all times.
Yeah. Yeah, Cordell did say he had an idea of somewhere in deep space we could go and lay low. I
Mhm.
think
Yeah.
we were happy to take advantage of that for a little while.
Yeah, it is really out in the middle of nowhere. Close enough to other systems that if an emergency were to arise, you of course could get somewhere. If the ship were to come under attack, you'd have allies within jump range, you'd have advanced medical facilities within range. But still, you are alone, you have peace.
No, we don't. Not on this ship.
Yeah.
Peace from most outside forces, at least. Your internal strife, he's got no control over that.
We need a ship
Much as we may wish
therapist.
he does. Oh my god, we do.
That would be so great.
Wait, is that
Where's
not
the Roy when we need her?
is that not what I'm supposed to be doing?
I hope not. Not because you'd be bad at it, just because you shouldn't be taking that on and also going into mech combat.
Oh, this is more
So are
epic
we-
than I wanted.
Yeah.
I think that's the one I want. I should label my music one day. I won't, but I should.
ADHD says no.
Alright. Yes, the ship would come out of the jump in the vacuumous nothing of space, surrounded by nothing visible, no signs within detection range, which for a ship the size of the Iron Cerberus is pretty damn far. So at least for the moment, you are truly alone.
All right. So, what's the plan, gang? How do we get a bounty off our, this big off of our shoulders without just killing everyone at Nova Dynamics? Which, is, of course, is the option we'll be going with eventually. But
Sounds
And we
solid to me.
can't do this plan originally because
well, I think it'll take a while for us to kill everyone.
Their HR is really good.
fuck.
They'll be hiring interns for ages.
Yeah, it's like you know, we can break into a few bases and murder some people. Absolutely, I'm down. But then we've got to, you know, still contend with the fact that there's more bases and more people, and every time we travel somewhere, a bunch of bounty hunters are going to pop out of the woodwork and jump us, and not in the way we like.
No. There's only really one person that we really need to take out, and after that everything should just fall into place. But
Hey, I like my head where it is.
no, yeah.
I mean, if it's
sorry,
the
I
dinner,
just-
that's another thing.
I just glitched. There was too many punchlines run through my head at one time. I couldn't handle that. I think if we find Mara Wardson and take her out, it seems it's personal, isn't it? This isn't really about corpo shit anymore. It's personal
Yeah.
between her and us.
She takes her work too seriously.
Mm-hmm. And we hate that here.
We do.
I mean- We could just take a looky-loo around the OmniNet and see if we can't find something sensitive that Nova doesn't like to have blown up, and then go blow the damn thing up. Wait for the response team and see if we can't get more information out of them. Find out where they're deploying from, if they're deploying from anywhere.
I like that.
This
I
is a
like
good
that as a
plan.
concept, but can we tighten it up a little bit? Can we maybe get rid of a few steps? Is there anything, hypothetically, obviously I don't expect you to know the answer to this, anything that we could fuck up so badly that she would have to come and fix it herself?
Well, I think to do that, we need to do some research on her. We need to figure out, you know, we know sort of what she does for Nova, but if we figure out her exact responsibilities, the areas that she would feel she has to fix in order to save her job,
Or even something more personal.
Yeah. Does
Well,
she
we know
have a
she
space
throws a-
LinkedIn profile?
Well, kind of. We know she throws a human lives, and she got kicked out of every other big corpo that she applied to.
Mm.
Maybe our SSC guy.
She's a hatchet lady. And yes, our Wyatt does definitely know
Yeah.
about Mara, so no one seems to like her, but the fact is, if she's a corpo, she's probably sitting somewhere in the core systems, legally behind several adamantine walls.
Well, I mean, we can break adamantine walls if you give us long enough.
Yeah, I
It
suppose the point of
takes-
hiding on a core world is that there's collateral and we get blamed for that.
Yeah.
You can't just show up. Yeah, you can't show up without a badge and several legal documentations if you're even going to set foot in one of the corpo worlds.
I mean, you could make those for us, though.
I can work some magic, but that is next level. I mean, they're updating. I need to get all the terms of services. It'd be some effort.
We'd
That's
also
not a
have to
simple
have-
matter of photocopying. but
We'd have to
that's-
have a really watertight argument. If we want to go the legal route, which I'm sure we
Mm.
could, but are we smart enough? Do we know enough about union law? I don't know about any of you. Actually, I do know about one of you. I've never been anywhere fucking near Cradle, and I have no intention of doing so.
Yeah, I have.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I was. I mean,
He's from Cradle.
yeah, I'm born. I was
Thought you were
part of the
near
core worlds. You know, the Screaming Comets. You've heard of us. You have.
Isolated
Don't
Moon.
pretend you haven't.
You have to
I
you have to
truly haven't.
remember she was born under a rock.
Literally. I didn't know what a toaster was until a few weeks ago.
That's true. All right. Well, I was part of the official stunt team for the the Union military until I wasn't anymore.
What's a
So
stunt team?
we would go out in our mechs and put on shows for people to impress them and make them excited about the Union military. Like, you ever been to a mech show? You know, they take over a huge airfield and they have a bunch of mechs running
Wait.
around and
Wait, I
Supposed
got
to be
this.
shaking my head.
I got this. You know how you get angry when we do dumb shit?
Yes.
my
Other
job was to do
people-
dumb shit.
Yeah, other people find that impressive.
Yeah.
Hey, I still
Okay.
find it impressive, just a little bit.
You're just
Thanks.
making me hate core all the more. If people that are that stupid, why would I want to go there?
Yeah, well, it didn't exactly work out. Anyway, so yeah, I've been there. I probably
Well, does going there
have
give
some
you
people.
a leg up on knowing, the legalities of corporate law?
I don't know shit about corporate law, but I might
There we go.
know somebody in the union brass if they'll talk to me, who could help us out there.
What's the
It's-
likelihood of that? Sorry, darling.
Look, it's not the best plan. Either way, you're showing up out of nowhere and claiming judicial rights to shoot someone in the head because they put a bounty on you. That's hardly going to hold up when the
No.
albatross ships
Yeah.
show up.
That
No,
wasn't-
it was more
wasn't a through
less of murder and more of
Oh no.
do something
definitely
legal
murder.
to. No, murder's coming. Sorry, let me explain. If we do something legally to force her to have to leave the core worlds, then she becomes much easier to murder.
She might not even be on the core world. She could be in some black box site that we don't know of out in the far rim.
That's the first step, then, isn't it? We need to
Yeah,
figure
we gotta
out
find
what
her.
she is. If we're agreeing we're going directly for her, that's the first step. Why are you so pissy today?
Because I don't like taking on corpos, especially corpos that are basically not corpos anymore and just a bunch of fucked up scientists and executive types who sell their shit in the black market. Doesn't sit
Why?
right with me. We're fighting with people who don't care about pulling their punches.
Neither do we.
Yes, we do. We have to follow the rules. At least some of them.
So what do you want to do? Just sit here and wait for them to blast us out of the sky?
Well, yeah, I do really like exposing myself and just letting my enemies come fuck me in the ass, but
Jesus.
no.
That was Gizmon's job.
Kismet, are you okay? Are you
Do you need some
having
sleep,
another
darling?
flashback to your death? Is it confusing you?
Yes.
Kate, how are you? Have you been sleeping?
I've been having dreams of Kismet apparently fucking himself.
I mean, we all do that,
And
darling.
you
Yeah.
didn't get involved? My goodness.
Well,
Oh, you know I like to watch.
when those dreams happen, it's the sheer mechanics that confuse me because
Mm,
you're still in your flight suit fucking yourself, and I'm
Yeah.
like, how is anything happening?
It's called talent. And back to my point.
there it is.
And no, I have not been getting sleep. The fuck.
You
Well,
need to see the
obviously, you can think
doctor.
about
One thing
that.
at a time.
I'll
Anyway,
get you some meds for that, I'm sure. What do you
we're,
want to do then?
we're going through legal repercussions. All I'm saying is
I'm saying
that
it's an option.
it's an option, but it's not as effective as it can be. We gotta find something real expensive and show that we're prickly. We gotta disincentivize the corpo types from seeking to continue their current state of action. They keep
Okay.
pissing on us, we're gonna keep blowing up all their secret projects and blasting their dirty laundry all over the OmniNet.
Here's
It's
the
gonna be
plan.
a campaign of attrition.
Here's a plan. What if we find one of their super double secret projects that they want to protect at all costs? We go there, and we just broadcast that we're there and wait for bounty hunters to show up. And then the collateral damage that happens to their projects is the fault of the bounty that was placed on us by one of their out of control executives.
It's a
It's a little
shot.
risky.
And we're betting that this is Wardson's decision on her own and not, in fact, the whatever board structure they have acting as a singular voice.
Yeah. But even
So
then,
ho-
if a board decision causes them to lose a whole bunch of mana, then that's still a decision they're going to try and reverse. I don't know why I said reverse like that, but it happened.
So the only thing I have a problem with there is the fact that we'd be sitting ducks. We don't know how many bounty hunters will come. Maybe we'd. No offense, as kick-ass as all of us are, especially me, it seems a little risky. You know,
Yeah.
there could be like 20 fucking mechs. You know,
Why don't we broadcast after we blow it up and keep letting everyone know this is because they keep trying to kill us? We will continue to be at the problem for them so long as you
See, I
continue
like
this
that
course of
idea.
action.
There's less people coming after us at that point.
It'll
My
be more for
problem
a
with-
little bit.
My problem is that then we'll end up with what we've been dealing with, which is we can't move anywhere without a bunch of bounty hunters showing up, trying to blow up our ship and our crew and our friends.
I mean, is there a way that we can like hack to take down the bounty, or at least put up a fake one to reverse it? You know, essentially
Look,
wild goose chase it.
I'll see what
Or
I
have a
can
fake
do
bounty that's
about.
too good to get away.
I'll see what I can do about that, but hey, look. Mattis, buddy, if you didn't want to get blown up in space, you picked the wrong occupation. We're getting sucked out into the void not in a fun way one time or another.
Maybe. I plan on living forever.
What if we put a bounty out on her?
That's easy enough. We certainly have the mana for it.
Right?
No, but like, what if we do fake mana? You know, just like a gajillion mana on it. That means.
Well,
Well,
that's
then no
that's a
Wait,
little
wait,
high.
hold
one
on,
We'll
wait,
would
hold on.
take it.
Wait, no, wait, hold on. But all right, then like something like a stupid amount of mana though, like, because if she's held in a black box, she's gonna get like it's gonna be fucking hard to get to her already.
Yeah.
But that also just keeps them off our ass, you know.
Can we so?
Whatever
I
is
mean,
an obscene amount.
faking
we'll
our
charge
own
it to
death
the bank
sounds too
account.
complicated, but can we just
No, I
hack
don't like
into the bounty servers or whatever main bounty source there is and just be like, "Hey, the bounty's been filled,"
They can
so
post a new
nobody
one.
else can take the bounty?
It's not an auto. It probably won't be auto paid. They'll want confirmation.
How would that be provided? Typically.
Probably someone sending around for physical samples, ensuring we don't get flash clones, the burning remains of Cerberus, that kind of thing. They'll send survey teams after we send them coordinates for where the body is and provide our own details.
Is the bounty on us or the Cerberus?
The
I think
Cerberus is
Cerberus
with
got
us.
caught in the crossfire.
Mm,
So,
that's probably out then.
I'll go see what I can do about maybe throwing out some, what we'll call flares for the moment, and pulling off some heat from us, and maybe see what I can scrounge up more about of a dynamic dirty laundry.
Okay.
And the rest, you can sit back on your heinies and go talk to old war buddies. Or
Yeah.
you can start getting my party ready when I inevitably end up saving everyone.
All right, Mattis, you know what we gotta do. Let's get out the dildos. Let's get all this shit out.
Oh, please. No, 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 no. Not anything nearly so pedestrian.
Where would this conversation be taking
Oh, on the
place?
bridge.
Really? In front of people who can hear us? Really?
Yeah.
No.
This is what we're like. Are you not used to us at this point?
You fool, you think I
I'm
have
used to
shame?
us, but
put the
yeah, no,
box
Blake.
away.
No, Blake wouldn't allow this to happen where people can hear us. Absolutely not. This is in some mess hall or some canteen or some common area where it's just us four. Absolutely not.
All right.
Well, in your more tucked away part of the ship, you would hear a knock at the door. Hey, Captain said that you'd all be back here. Men,
It
the
sound like Mara Wardson. Is she
voice
here?
of Cyan.
Oh.
Yes, and boom.
Well, okay.
Jeez. Moving at the speed of thirst.
Sorry, I get excited.
Still
We noticed. You gotta clean
bandaged
yourself
up, but in just a basic hospital shirt and pants. Cyan would step in. Sorry, heard quite the commotion in here. Didn't want to interrupt, but it's kind of getting cold out there.
Getting cold out there?
Yeah, that hallway's kind of chilly. And,
Mm.
you know, I'm wearing about a millimeter thick paper gown.
Well, you could certainly wear less if you like. Or you could come in and get warm and have a seat, please.
I don't know why the things aren't working in the Twitch chat, but Critical Chit, thank you for the follow. That didn't pop up for some reason. Thank you. Love you.
Yay! Welcome.
Yeah, she would step in, still very much favoring the left side of her body where she had pretty extensive surgery. So,
I will get up and reach into the emergency closet that we, of course, have in every room. Pull out a heat blanket and surreptitiously hand it to Fly Girl to hand to her because
Oh, don't make me do that. Fuck you.
as I am a good wingman.
Fuck you. Yeah,
It's a
I'll
nice
hand
thing
it
to
her.
do. Why you blocking now?
Don't actually put the pressure on me. It's one thing when it's joking.
Hi, welcome to MechRomancers. This is what we do.
This is what we do here.
Didn't Mattis get kicked out of his unit because he was a bad man?
Oh,
wow.
You don't know. Well, maybe you do know that.
Holy shit.
my
I'm
my
just
whole.
gonna not.
Did you
after
wait?
that
You
line.
said that you said that out of character, right?
Yes, yes,
Okay,
yes.
just-
Very out of
just
character.
checking.
Yeah, she'd absolutely take the blanket, just pull up a chair, sit down. Alright, so sounds like you were looking for revenge. I'm in. I don't care what it is. My livelihood is gone. Everything I built was in that shop, and now it's gone. So I want in.
Okie dokie.
I mean, in.
Yeah.
Oh. I can
No.
explain in if you want.
Show
Also,
me
how
later.
did you know what we were saying? Were you like, did you have like a glass at the door?
We're not the quietest bunch, Mattis.
I've been there for a minute.
Well, that's not a point in your favor, but go on.
Yeah. Information broker. Eavesdropping's what I do.
Hmm.
But hey, I'm willing to put those skills to your benefit. Don't look at me like that.
Sorry, we've had a lot of betrayals and sudden attacks lately. So if we're a little antsy, it's not on you personally. It's more on you in general.
Oh, good. And here I thought it was going to be tough to fit in.
Well, it sounds good to me. I don't mind having you around and helping out.
Shocker.
Eh,
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you jealous? You forgive her, Cyan. There's only been one woman in my life for so long.
No, darling.
oh
Never
dear.
jealous. Learn the difference between envy and jealousy. Maybe we'll talk.
I know
Those
there's
sins
just...
that you're supposed to commit.
Yes, I've looked at your church doctrine. I've just seen a checklist.
Sorry?
Anyway, the sins, it's just the checklist to get done, right? And the
Thou
point,
shalt not commit sodomy. Thou shalt not
the,
put
the, the
the
point,
blood.
the point
Not my
being,
scripture you're quoting. I don't
the
recognize any of this.
point being, I welcome Cyan's help.
Yeah. I think we could definitely use a little bit of information broking right now.
I
Yeah.
thought that's what we had him for. I'm eternally
I
confused.
thought so
as to why
too,
he's
but he
telling
wants
us
Oh,
he
what
no,
wants
no. I'm the manifestation of everything you've done wrong in life. Here
Mhm.
serves punishment for you.
Yeah.
That explains
so
so
much
much.
sense.
Oh my god, everything just is so much clearer now than it was.
Mm-hmm.
I was
I
I was
figured
wondering why I was cursed like this.
you'd want a hacker and a broker that would, get you the information you need without all of the hoops and hurdles. No offense, buddy.
Hey, I like the hoops and hurdles. I like to see them all jump through them.
If you gotta put me on some probation or something, put me on.
Lovely.
Make sure someone's there watching my every move. I get it. It's a whole thing. Trust. It's hard to earn.
Bold of you to assume
Oh.
that that's not already happening while you're on our ship, darling.
I have been
Between-
unconscious for about a week, so
Don't you hand wave me. Don't you dare.
But between Kate and I, we've kept definitely a firm eye. More so Kate. It's been very vigilant.
Actually, that's a good idea. Why don't we just assign Kate to keep an eye on you?
No. Don't.
And there was only one bed.
No.
Of course there was.
Look, if you're willing to go digging around Nova Dynamics dirty laundry with me, I'd more than welcome it. I personally don't like getting OmniNet tags on me because I stuck my hand in where it was supposed to go.
I
yeah.
assume y'all would both have fake accounts for that.
Well, those only
Yeah,
go so
and-
far.
They have trackers, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, doesn't everyone have a fake account that they use to surf the OmniNet?
Yes.
No.
Ooh, that explains
Oh,
a lot
my
what I know
God.
about you.
Oh, Fly Girl.
Yeah.
How many pop-ups do you get on your visor during battle?
Well, to be fair, they're very pretty pop-ups.
Oh dear.
I helped clear some of them last time, but
I just want
you know.
you to be aware there are no singles in your area.
Ah, fuck.
That's not strictly true, but
Well, they said,
But not
well, they said
not if
there
you
was
click
hot-
on that website.
no.
Wait, but there were so many pretty pictures though. There was a very immersive game I could download.
Oh, no.
That lets me do whatever I want.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
God.
And there were local mechs in your area.
Oh.
I
Look,
wrote some of those actually. It's
not a-
pretty great.
It's not a flight simulator. It's not. They say it is. It's not.
Alright, full, God. Just full transparency, that's the word I'm trying to think of. I did do
Yes, please.
some preliminary scans on your mechs. What wasn't immediately stopped by a pretty impressive firewall, gotta admit. You all, some of you at least, could use some help. I mean, your e-defense, not great across the board.
Yeah. I mean, it gets better when Kismet's clinging onto my back, but then apparently I set him on fire and he doesn't like that. So.
He's very
Not
clingy.
bad. Oh,
I've offered.
Oh my
Kismet
God,
just to
we
ride
need
on
to.
me.
I
We
did.
need to-
And then you got yourself stuck in one anyway.
We
Oh yeah,
need.
like I was supposed to know that that entire fucking street was trapped.
I
It's
just
not.
Somebody knew.
what I'm offering is just under supervision, of course. Go in, maybe help some of your subsystems a bit, make it a little harder for someone to come in and blow you up from the inside.
I mean, I would appreciate that, to be sure. As you said, we would need Kismet and our technicians watching you at all times, and we can
course.
do triple checks and stuff. But
Of course.
that sounds good. Also, in return, we will of course need to have a dish session where you tell us everything you know about Kismet and all the hot goss.
Yes. Oh
Ooh.
yes, please.
What if? And here's the thought. What if we spaced you now instead of doing that?
Who are you talking
oh.
to? Which one?
All of
he's-
you at this
he's-
point. All of you. You know too much.
You can't
I
space
haven't
us
opened
all.
my goddamn mouth.
I sent a file off, had one on
You sent what off?
on auto send. Don't think I don't know that you looked into my terminal over there, Kismet. Made sure all the juicier stuff was, blacked out.
Did you have a secret backup terminal? Did Kismet not think of that?
Just thought of that. Just didn't scan for it because maybe we were on a mission, and I trusted people not to go digging around in my. You know what?
But
Are
if
you
you're
the one
a,
doing
if
the
you're
digging?
Is
you're
our
a-
is our
if you're
plan?
if you're a god, why shouldn't we know everything about you?
I
That's
present
true.
what I want to be presented. Thank you very much.
Full
I'm not wearing
transparency.
the suit for my health.
It's just, I'm an open book. I know I have been a shitty person in my life. I've done some shitty things for some shitty people, but
I mean, we all
I'm
have.
here now. I want to take down the bad guys. I want to blow up some shit. And I want to get revenge for everything I lost. If you're cool with that, I'm here to help.
I
Well,
don't have the trigger, but I want to try it. In fact, can I play with my new thing? My new bond is going to allow me to get a bit of a read on her.
Ooh.
If I stare straight at any person I choose, I can ask the question and receive an honest answer. What does this person fear right now?
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm going to send you that in a private message.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
this is the
Just the
shit I
word
live
Kate.
for.
please share with the group. Please share with the group.
So much that I have in my DMs that I have not shared.
Everybody just
Oh,
sliding
I've
into your
seen
DMs.
fucking-
Sitting on it has been killing me. I'm not gonna lie.
Hell,
There you go.
they are. It is pointy.
I mean, you don't have to sit on it. You can tell us all everything.
Or not.
Stop making that face!
Oh no!
I don't like germs.
Oh no!
Okay, thanks for that.
Mhm.
Turns out she's straight,
Share
and
with
all
the
that flirting was
group.
for nothing.
Good to know.
Please, God, share with the group.
Good to know.
I stop smiling like that.
All right. Under supervision, you answer to us. In fact, fuck it, you answer to me and Mattis.
All right.
Hey,
And the moment we ask you to stop, you stop. The moment we ask you to direct your attentions elsewhere, you do it. You're on probation. But
You can
Welcome
work
to the
with that.
team. I say, putting my hand out.
very much so. No. I'd like push your hand down. Don't do that. Don't do that. Have you learned nothing?
Oh right, I keep forgetting you people have these weird hand things.
Oh,
What
that's
do you mean, you people?
that's kind of a
I
good
mean,
point.
you people.
She doesn't have like the long sleeve shirt and gloves or anything on, so anyone that hadn't yet seen this would see that she does have two prosthetic arms.
oh. I thought we were going somewhere else with that.
No.
So beyond my dad.
Up to even as she's moving under like the paper hospital gown shirt, you see up to the where it connects in the shoulder and the burn scars past that.
I mean, I have seen prosthetics all the time, so I'm just going to not. I'm not even going to make a reaction to it.
Same. But yes, you're welcome. You're welcome to be a part of whatever the fuck this is.
Sounds like a lot of revenge.
We're like a family of only kid brothers and sisters.
I'm
That's
with some of the stuff we've done. I don't feel like we should be called brothers and sisters.
That wonderfully
Is it like the-
incestuous note.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go get to work.
We go to the Alabama equivalent of
Space Alabama.
answer. Yeah.
I only had about a 15-minute block that they were going to let me roam around the ship before I got to get back for another pain treatment. So, yeah, you know where I'll
Want
be.
us to- We can walk you if you want.
How else am I going to explore the ship and get into all kinds of trouble?
Oh, good. Yes, yes.
All
Setting
right.
off on exactly the right foot.
Just messing with you. I know how to get to the hospital wing from here.
I'll walk you.
All right. Thank you.
After they leave, I'm just gonna say, Kismet, can you pull up security footage from that hallway and see exactly how long she was standing there?
Already on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. How long? That's a significant amount of time.
It would be maybe 5 minutes. You'd
Okay.
see her
Yeah.
get up to the door, like listen for a moment, try and work up to a knock, but not quite do it. Walk away from the door, come back, take a deep breath, walk away, come back, and then eventually knock.
Gosh,
Oh,
damn.
it's over here.
What's over
Work
here?
then.
Sorry. my wife came in looking for a charger.
Oh, well. Good to know she's just about as awkward as the rest of us.
Speak for yourself.
I'm not.
I know.
So, yeah, here. I am sending a picture of her in a skimpy hospital gown to you, Kate, and you
That's
can do
creepy
with
as fuck.
Why do you have
actually,
that?
it's active footage from the thing. We're looking at a video. Don't you know you can pause it and it's like a picture?
Yeah,
Okay,
but
why
you
are you
don't
sending
just
it
be
to
like,
me?
"Hey, I think you've got a crush on this person. Let me send you a picture of them that I took without their permission." Like, spying on her
Well-
for our benefit is for our tactical benefit is one thing.
Being who she is, someone who is generally cautious, has very good technical awareness, probably knew that the hallway had cameras, maybe not that exact camera, but also had the ability to shut them down temporarily and have avoided doing so against her better nature.
Here, I'll make it better, and I'm gonna like Photoshop her into a very nice dress.
Oh.
I don't think you understand the issue, but that's okay.
Why? Why me?
Well, because I have one too, and it'd be awkward if just one of us had it.
You're making it worse.
Yeah,
Why do
so
you
much
just
worse.
send it to Blake then?
Jealous,
Listen,
you know?
Fly Girl, we see how you look at this lady, all right? We're
That's-
trying to help you out. Well, I'm trying to help you out.
I'm just trying to get you as beat red as possible.
Well, fucking grats then.
You should have offered to
I
walk her. You
delete
shouldn't- you
the
shouldn't,
pictures.
You shouldn't have let
Whoa,
Blake
hold
do
on,
that.
hold on. Let's
Oh,
not get too
sorry.
ahead of ourselves.
All gone. You'll have to actually spend human quality time.
Oh no.
You notice how Fly
And
Girl's
that's-
Boston accent comes back when she's super embarrassed? You ever notice that?
That's what we're aiming for.
Fuck you.
On your way back to the
Okay.
hospital wing, Blake, you see that for the bravado that she's putting on, the strength of her front, she is still very wobbly on her feet, and you can tell that she is wincing in pain, but is definitely putting on that neutral face.
Yeah, I recognize this. I am absolutely there to lend support. I'll offer an arm if she wants to lean on me,
She
and help as
wouldn't.
best I can. I think I would insist quite obnoxiously. Are
Hey,
they treating you alright down there?
yeah. That's a great team. Little pushy when it comes to
Good.
staying in bed, but
Mm.
I'm serious. I got nothing left. I got nowhere to go from here.
Mm.
My life was in that store, and it's all gone.
And I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry that it's our fault that that happened.
Well,
But I've met more people than I'd like to count in your exact position. And it's always been drilled into me, part of my culture, to welcome in people who have nowhere else to go. You are welcome here, and I won't pry into any of your secrets, any of your past dealings. I know full well that the others won't do the same. They're going to bend your ear and be very, very obnoxious, but that's not my style.
well,
You're welcome here as long as you are a part of this group, as long as you pull your weight, as long as you treat us the way we treat you, which is to say, family, then you're welcome.
till Kismet spaces me.
I won't let him do that. He talks a big game, but he does do what I say most of the time.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Sometimes.
He's got his ups and downs, but in the end, it's always been someone I could count on.
That's what we need here. And if you're the same, you're very welcome.
Guess we'll find out. I could use, a private room, a decent terminal to get to the OmniNet, access, because I'm going off of, pirated OmniNet Wi-Fi here.
Man,
Some
it's
of
too
that.
bad the only open room we have is Fly Girls.
So, you hear something? I am absolutely sure we can provide some of that. Some of it might be with limitations. As I say, you're welcome here once you've, I don't want to say proven yourself. You don't have to prove yourself, you just have to earn a bit more trust, bit by bit.
I figured. That's. I know my business. I know how people look at people who do the job I do. We're useful up until we're not, and then we're a problem. It is what it is.
You've been far more forthcoming than some people in your business have been, though, so that's a mark towards you.
What else am I gonna do? This
At this
is
point, I don't know. This could be a desperate play or it could be an honest play.
a little bit of
I'm
both.
inclined I'm inclined to believe it's more the latter. And until you prove otherwise, then everything will be okay.
I'm serious. I'm here to help. Uh, Nova Dynamics is a piece of shit.
Correct.
So, but yeah, I could use a lie down. They really rooted around my insides for a while.
Yeah, you were pretty chopped up. It was touch and go for a moment there, but they're good doctors.
As I said, I might still have some shards of Tracer in me. So,
Possibly, but it doesn't seem like it's emitting anything particularly strongly, and so we don't think we're in much danger. The one they pulled out of Flygirl was blinking like a radioactive thing. It was definitely doing its job, but it's doing some orbit of some unknown asteroid at the moment, so we don't need to worry about that.
speaking of, this might be. I don't want to pry in anyone's personal, files or
Yes,
anything.
you do. You
Okay, I
absolutely
do, but working on that. She's Vatborn, right?
Yeah. That's a recent development.
Yeah, there's nothing in the ship's files for that. Not that I went and looked in all your files or anything.
You did. That's fine.
Yeah, but there's
No,
nothing.
that didn't happen here. That wasn't our choice. That was Nova. She is having some side effects. It's taking some processing from all of us. But again, as long as she proves herself, as long as she is our Kate, she's our family. She's my best fucking friend. And I'm just glad she's here in whatever form.
There's also a thing about looks back to make sure that neither of you are being followed by the others. Just think about Mattis too. Um,
What about Mattis?
I have a feeling you don't know this one.
Yeah, and I don't tend to pry. Be very careful that I need to know this before you tell me it.
Oh, it's nothing dangerous. No, I was just curious.
Go on.
Just from where he's from, that whole deal with his stunt group and how that all ended. This feels like really not my place to tell you.
And don't.
Yeah.
Go on, let's get you back.
Yeah, right.
I might have to kill Mattis now. There's a clear threat. It's not my crippling anxiety.
No, certainly not.
No.
Yeah, you drop her off back in the medical bay, where there would be a pair of very impatient nurses just looking at their watches. We said 15 minutes. That was 45 minutes ago.
Sorry, I had need of her. My bad. She's back now. She's fine. Keep doing the good work. And I'll just give her a wink as I turn and go. A wink when you're wearing an eye patch is just a blink.
Yeah, of course the nurses would very much usher her back into her own room and starts the pain treatments.
Do not envy her that.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be the good stuff.
Did I get the feeling they were all still going to be there when I got back, or is everybody split to do their own thing?
We are probably still messing with Fly Girl by the time you get back.
I'll head back then.
I would have probably headed out because as fun as poking Fly Girl
Yes, that is fun.
That's fun.
I do want to get into my work. I have to play like Depeche Mode on.
Okay. If the party's broken up, I'll just head.
Oh, it's just there's still the party. It's just not me.
It's not a party without you, baby.
That's true.
I will head to the bridge or whatever like navigation suite we have.
Mhm.
Give somebody else a turn to RP.
All right, so let's be real here, Kate.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Kismet and I are having a lot of fun fucking with you. But are you into this girl?
I mean, a little bit. I mean, she's not too bad looking on the eyes. Let's say that.
Hey, you got it bad. I see.
Not bad, I would say.
Yeah, definitely. Unrecoverable. The more you downplay this, the more I'm going to read right between the lines.
I don't know what lines you're trying to read right now, but I'm being incredibly fucking honest. Look,
Uh-huh.
we don't know much the risk of getting to know her like that, meaning openly. God, don't fucking send a picture of her. That just makes it worse.
Or for anyone that wasn't here for her original introduction.
Yeah, no, I scrolled back up in the chat and I saw all
Have
the
you got it
discussion.
on Foundry for people who aren't in our private Discord? They may
Um,
just not get to know.
I
Look, the
but I
issue
can't.
is more in the sense that she is still a potential threat.
Yeah.
So, I mean, as much as I would love to add one to the list, I feel like making sure that she's not trying to kill us. I mean, there's thrill in that, don't get me wrong. Just, I also like being alive again and don't feel like going through the process a whole other time.
Yeah,
Then I gotta have the surgery again and all that shit.
I think it's killing a couple of birds with one stone. I mean, we could have you be in charge of spying on her, and also that
No.
means you get to spend time with her.
No, don't make me do that.
The accent's getting thicker. I think maybe I have to now.
No, fuck you, no.
There you go.
I meant more in the sense that even if we did, okay, I still think that she's a potential danger. Don't get me wrong, she's hot as fucking shit. All right, like
Yeah, I
she's
know.
goddamn sexy. But I mean more in the sense that I like getting to know people before we get to that point, and knowing that she's not a threat is a slightly bigger decision right now.
So we put you in charge of keeping an eye on her.
Make
You get to
make
know her better,
no make
and then you
fucking
find out whether she's a threat.
doesn't Kismet do that shit? I got
Kismet will do the Kismet will do the electronic shit.
I gotta work on Kaboom anyways. So I got other problems that I gotta deal with.
Oh, Katie.
Don't say that. It sounds so judgmental.
Oh no, it's not judgmental. I'm very happy for you that you've got your crush walking around the ship.
I don't have a crush on her. I can point out that people are attractive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Listen,
To be fair, I think almost everybody is. That's kind of my job here.
I'm just gonna put a ping on our
fuck
private
you.
channel. Just start a poll in the text chat of Kate has the hots for what's her name? Sorry, it's blue color, but I've forgotten it. Cyan.
I am.
Yes or no?
Insta yes.
A hottie with a
Okay.
body. And no,
Yeah, it looks pretty unanimous there, buddy.
fuck you.
There's 50 more votes for yes.
You hack the poll.
Oh no!
I changed your vote.
Oh no! I opened it up to the whole Cerberus crew. The yes is coming in.
Just the one no.
Third option is who the hell is this?
Real quick, I just want to say that art, this belongs to a fantastic artist. You can find them on artstation.com/sanghanart. SANGHANART. Fantastic artist. Go check him out.
We should get them to draw for our game. I'm sure they're very inexpensive.
They're amazing.
It's so good.
Do we get flirt with the that character's art discount? Like 50% off of commission rates?
If that was an actual discount, no artist would ever make money.
Alright.
All right.
Make Kismet do all that shit.
No, Kismet's gonna do the virtual shit, but I'm gonna
but
I'm gonna put you on guard duty. I think.
fuck, you're not my boss. I think.
You want me to get Blake?
Honestly, yes. At this point,
Blake, permission to put Kate on guard duty for Cyan.
I'd assume that wasn't taken as read. Absolutely.
Yep.
I don't know why you need my permission, but yes.
Blake, I will convert to your religion right fucking now. If that means I don't get this job.
It doesn't work like that, and you know it.
I will believe in the God that it's all about loving yourself and then loving yourself once more. All right, I will read the scripture. I will become
not
the
my
most
girl.
devout fucking cleric. All
That's
right,
not my
I
girl.
will.
You got the
I
wrong
will-
religion. Sorry. I'm very busy now. Bye.
God, fuck.
You can convert to my religion whenever you like.
There it is.
We already have like 6 times.
Yeah, dude.
Not nearly enough.
No.
We haven't gone through the
Been there,
process.
done that.
Getting burns on my knees from all the worshiping I'm doing.
Is that canon?
If only that were
You're on the
half as
floor?
true.
I like how Darcy went straight to, can this become part of my fan fiction?
How did you know? Get off of my account.
There's only one author on AO3 writing us. All right. Cool. Well,
No.
I'm gonna
no,
go.
No,
I'm gonna
fuck you.
go. I'm gonna
No.
go put this in the
No.
log officially.
No.
And you can get to work
No.
whenever you're ready. Cool.
I want to go to bed.
Well, she's asleep right now on
Exactly.
pain meds, so you're good.
Fuck.
I'll just tell the medical crew to tell you when she wakes up. Cool.
No.
I pat
No,
Kate
fuck
on
you.
the shoulder and leave.
No.
Actually, no. Before I leave, I hit the button to open
No.
the doorway and turn back and go, "Wingman out."
Fuck you. Oh, I'm gonna kill Hades. Oh, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna give him a giant fucking hug first, and then a little kiss, and then fucking kill him.
Oh, hi, puppy. Oh, what a gentlemanly, distinguished puppy.
Oh, yes, that's a distinguished snoot. Oh, buddy. No, we don't want to see you. Put the dog back.
The dog's running the game now.
The dog is the GM.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, you of course have as much time here as you need. If there's any individual projects you'd like to look into, of course there is the actual downtime mechanic within the Lancer Core rulebook. If anyone would like to do any of that, now would be your opportunity.
Mike,
I'm
is
just
there
gonna
a cat on your keyboard?
Yeah, Why is it doing something? I've
No,
been trying to
I just saw like your camera like
Yeah.
glitch the fuck out as
Oh.
it was
It was
either
just
like
like an
licking
alien
itself
creature.
or like.
So if you want to say
Also,
hi, buddy, I don't know if you'll show up.
Hey, buddy.
You are the void. There you go. Say
Oh,
hello.
he is the void. He's
You are the
Batman.
void.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
What's up?
if you go into CompCon, you can enter active mode and select a downtime activity there, and it should also maybe generate some stuff. Anyway,
I also posted the cheat sheet that I'm using in our private Discord chat, so y'all can just see the list if you want. Oops.
well, I know for a fact that I'm gonna go gather information.
Yep.
So, once y'all figure out what you're gonna do, go for it.
Well, you do yours, because we've
Yeah,
all
alright.
after you, and you have not.
Okay, would it be okay if I applied my trigger of hacker fix in this situation?
Absolutely. How else are you going to gather information?
Well, I could write a strongly worded letter to my local newspaper and see if I can't get some local roles. And okay, that's a 22.
Yeah,
Really was not.
that's you get what you're looking for with no other complications.
Mm-hmm. You should point me to the biggest, shiniest Nova Dynamics black site that we could maybe blow up, because if we're getting Cyan's info on our Wardson's dirty laundry, I want to know all about their secret projects and crazy stuff.
I will get that to you.
Good.
Anyone else?
I think I'm going to do get connected, and I am going to try and reach out to let's see. Who would I try and reach out to see if I can get some more details from the core area? I think let me try dialing up rather than trying to dial up anybody in the military. I'm gonna try dialing up one of the old sponsors for the Comets, like because we obviously had corporate sponsors,
Mhm.
and see if I can get some more intel in the corporate world on what's her name. I'm so bad at remembering names, y'all. But the evil lady.
Mara Wardson.
There you go. Thank you.
Okay. For any particular reason?
Yeah, I want to find out. See, because if she's been washed out of every corporation,
Mhm.
then that means there's probably, at the very least, a lot of public data about her, but hopefully some more inside stories. We water cooler talk kind of thing that might lead me to more personal information about her that might lead me to her.
Okay. So you're also... Let me go back to the page. Gather information.
Oh, okay, yeah, I thought that was get connected, but gather information works too.
Yeah. Go for it. Roll it up.
Okay. You ready for the Mike doesn't know how to play this game question? How? What do I roll?
A d20.
Okay. That is a 19.
Very nice. So you're going to find what you're looking for, but choose to either leave a clear evidence of your rummaging or have to dispatch someone or implicate someone innocent to avoid detection. Choices.
I leave clear evidence. I mean, I'm making a phone call as myself to a corporate sponsor. They know I called them. Like
No.
that's
Okay.
clear evidence.
So it can clearly be traced back to you. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Blake or Kate?
Fine, I guess I'll go. I decided to get with the get connected downtime activity, and I guess I'll do my fucking job and watch Cyan.
I mean, you don't have to watch or sleep. That's definitely not part of it.
Oh no, first I'm getting a drink, don't get me wrong. But I meant overall.
Yeah.
More specifically right now it's getting like as much caffeine thrown into my body as possible. Whatever like the healthy amount is, like plus 10.
So,
But actively trying not to go to sleep.
okay. Well,
So like what I'm gonna do tonight, essentially.
so you're just relaxing, you're trying to accomplish anything other than just...
Do we have like a gym or something?
Yeah.
Like a training simulator?
Yeah.
Great. I will go there
Okay.
and just start like punching some shit.
Blake?
I think I have one course of action, and it's trying to decode or figure out this signal. And unfortunately for me, that's probably gather information. I don't believe I have. Depends how much you want to let me bend spot, if that's going to be allowed, but probably not. That is the only applicable trigger I might have, so I think this is just a D20.
I might actually throw that under Get Creative.
Yeah? I don't have that one, but okay.
I mean, that would make sense to me.
Sure. Whatever you want. Whatever story you're trying to spin. This is just me rolling a D20 and let's see what happens. It's not going to be great.
Natural 20.
That's the one!
Ooh.
Let's go solo for you.
Our lovely mod, Wandering Eclipse, did grant us a piece of luck.
I think I'm going to need that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I hope I don't squander this. Oh my god. It was nearly a 20.
It was
but
very
it's
close.
Not. 14.
So you are making progress, but you don't quite have the clearest of images.
This is not my forte. This is not what I do.
Yeah. We can definitely kind of just play out the rest of continuing waiting, relaxing, healing as just the extension of your individual downtime activities, and would give you time to finish up what you're doing.
Okay.
Just going through the list, and I would actually call what you're doing, Kate, as getting focused.
Sure.
You
If
focus on
focusing
increasing your own
is-
skills, training, or self-improvement.
Sure. But heavy stress on the amount of caffeine intake that I'm going through.
I mean, that focuses you.
Yeah. I have so much homework due today and absolutely no time to do it. That's just as James, like,
I
in
remember
general,
homework.
but still.
I would
I
offer
would like
you.
to
Been
not
a
have it.
long time.
I would offer you the +2 trigger of staying awake.
Okay.
Do you actually have that?
Hold on. We'll check Con real quick.
It's the beauty of fantasy games. You can do things you normally can't do.
Can I-
Exactly.
Man,
It's paracausal ink, actually. Shit.
I have apply fists to face, and if we can count a like a like a fucking
Applying a fist to his own face to stay
Mhm.
awake.
Yeah.
Oh.
Everyone-
We've all been there.
so this would actually give you the trigger of staying awake that you could use to get a +2 to rolls that would pertain to staying awake. Or needing to
fuck
stay
yeah.
awake.
All right.
Yeah.
I was just gonna use blow shit up and just blow up my brain with caffeine, but you know what? That also works.
That's what Get Focused does.
Yes. All right, then. Yeah, I will remember that.
Oh no, our alert command is broken.
Oh no, our alert command. It's broken.
No, it is broken. Dang it, I'll have to fix that later. Also, our other mod, Nova, gave you all some more luck.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
We'll jump back
constantly need
to Kismet. The closest black site that you're looking at, owned by one Nova Dynamics, would be in the Uli Zamendi system. Good luck spelling that.
Luisa-Mendy, yeah.
On an asteroid belt named Beloha 19.
Blowhard 19?
Beloha.
Aloha.
The GM's curse. You come up with a great name, and your players find some way to make a joke.
Every
No,
time.
no. Well, no, I literally heard it as Beloha.
I
I'm like,
also
below.
did.
I'm like, Blowhard? No.
I
Aloha
definitely-
19 is really fucking cool.
That is a cool name. I definitely heard the B as well, so you're not alone in your degeneracy.
There you go. I put it in the Discord.
Thank you. Any information on what exactly they're getting up to here? I'm assuming it's not a small bakery where they have locally sourced grains.
Nope, unfortunately, not a bakery. It's a relay station. Information and people come and go and gets routed to the proper places.
Okay, gotcha. It's the bus stop of evil corporations.
It's the bus stop of evil.
Mhm.
Very much.
Whole campaign right there.
Uh-huh.
Meanwhile, at the Greyhound station, the Greyhound station of Doom.
Mattis, you were looking for Sorry, remind me one more time.
I was looking for water cooler conversation information on evil lady whose name you just told me, and I have forgotten once again.
Mara Wardson.
Mara Wards, thank you. On Mara, like, trying to talk to my former sponsors on,
Okay.
what what they've picked up from the past from working with her, especially any personal stuff, where she was born, family she might have, things that might lead me to where she might be hiding.
No family. At least not anymore. Her father used to run a weapons manufacturing company. Used to, because, there was an accident and they needed a new management. And she took over, being the heir to the company. Dabbled in weapons manufacturing for a good couple years. Eventually, the company just kind of disappeared, went under. And that's when she resurfaced about a year later in the corporate world. Bounced around for a bit until she found someone that appreciated her skills and her lack of attachment to assets. And that would be Nova Dynamics. As a
Alright.
cat just headbangs in front of the camera.
Yep. Silk is me now. Silk is playing Mattis. Does
It's the hard music you're fucking playing right now.
yeah, it is. What was I gonna say? This accident that caused her to have to take over her father's company, on a level of duh to of course. How suspicious is that accident?
Oh, it guaranteed she killed her family.
Okay.
That's not even like a secret. That's just what happened.
Fun. All right. Well, so we can't go after her that way. That's
It was
Good.
smart on her part.
yeah. If you're gonna be a ruthless evil monster.
Yeah.
And like, well, no, because if she was from, it doesn't help me to find out what system she's from because she's not gonna be there because she has no ties to anything.
I'm sure she has plenty of ties.
Yeah.
Corpus.
Yeah.
A lot of ties.
Okay. Well, I think that's everything I'm gonna get out of that then.
You'd have the name of her former company, one that went under.
Oh.
A1 Vortex Manufacturing.
Okay, Vortex Manufacturing. Well then I will pass that on to Kismet to do his magic on, but I'm just gonna do whatever the equivalent in space in the future of, going to a library and looking through microfilm is.
What's microfilm?
I swear to God.
Very small films.
Oh wait, hold on. Is it that like a thing that you have to go to like the library for, and it's like
Yeah,
this
that thing that
big, and
they
then you
do
gotta
it.
do? Oh yeah, I
think
saw
they
that
do
in
in every movie.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I hate you.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think they've redeemed themselves there. Ghostbusters is a decent enough reference.
You're on double guard duty now. Now you
It
have to
was-
watch your sleep.
God damn it.
It's classic
And
movie night.
of course, Blake, your signal
That movie's
defragmenting.
like 40 years old.
Shush, whippersnapper.
It
You got like a whippersnapper. I'm sorry, I just caught that.
Beautiful.
Yes, Andrew.
Excellent use of vocabulary.
Where are we going next on our sci-fi adventure, Andrew? Let's play a game.
it would very quickly at least give you a structure of what it is. You may not have the entire decryption, but you were getting a hymn, a song. It was broadcast over the OmniNet as maybe an SOS, maybe just a call for our followers. But it went through maybe a radiation storm, it went through whoever picked it up and then just shipped it off, not knowing what they had, and it was fragmented and broken, and now you're in the process of fixing all of that.
Sorry,
Is
that's
it
what
at
I gather
least-
from looking into her company.
No,
No,
that's
it's
Blake.
no.
Oh, it's Blake. Oh, sorry.
Is it at least? Can I pick up on any individual words or phrases to the point where I recognize it?
Yes. I don't know how much you want me to say, but yes.
Say everything.
Mm-hmm.
Say all the things.
Yeah.
Okay, so I at least know I'm on the right track.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. It's totally fine. How far away? Obviously, units and numbers and specifics, but how generally far away was this moon?
From where you are, you're probably looking at about another week's worth of travel.
Like near light, blink space travel?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's gonna be a hard sell. Okay.
All right. So, with some downtime in the books, some rest and recovery had, Cyan would eventually hit the point of recovery where she is no longer required for pain treatments, and of course Cordell would ask you all if it would be appropriate to give her her own room, or are we shipping her out on the next outbound vessel?
I think I would have approached Godel not long
Yeah.
after that conversation with Cyan and asked that to be set up when she
Okay.
was ready for it. But with the obvious caveat that we want it near us or far away from us. Pretend you're a cynical bastard, boys. Where would you put her?
I would put her near us.
Okay.
More
I'm
likely
just
that we'll hear
vibing
or
with
see something.
the cat rocking out. It's going
Da-da-da-dee-da.
really well with the music playlist I got going on right now.
Okay, then we keep her close and we keep it I don't want to say monitored. I don't want to get like Kismet levels of creepy, but
Eh,
there's got to be something in there. You know what you did. Something in there where we can maybe make sure there's a lock on the door just in case. I want her to feel welcome, but I also don't want her to like
On the
flip out
back
and
of the
kill us
door,
in our
we
sleep.
post just a picture of Blake that says, "We're watching you."
It's like the Uncle Sam, except it's
Yeah.
just I'm watching you.
Yeah, easy enough. And of course, she definitely appreciates it. In response, she's going to tinker with all of your mechs under close supervision and with plenty of checking and double checking all of her work. And everyone except for Kismet, because your mech is already past her skill level. Unfortunately, she would have to admit. The rest of you would have a +1 to your E defense.
Hell yeah! I already like this girl.
I'm
In
warming up to it.
addition to that, you would hear back from your SSC contacts. They, in response to your negotiation tactics, we'll call them,
Yeah.
they are offering you a look into one of their prototypes.
Really?
They're giving you a choice between either a protocol system called Dome Hunter, which, if you install this protocol into your mech, you can activate it, and you can give a weapon the Seeking tag. The other one being something called a Needle Driver. It is a heavy prototype SSC weapon. It is not heavy as in like a heavy weapon. It is a main rifle, It is armor
You've got me
piercing.
back. You've got me.
It is 1d6 plus 1 damage, and it does an additional point of damage for every point of armor that it penetrates.
Ooh.
Interesting. So every time it penetrates armor, it does more
Yes.
That's nice.
The heavier
it's-
armored targets are going to take more damage.
What's the range?
10. And yes, these are 100% homebrew items.
They've got that hoop flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Oh,
it what, like-
you hoop, you've got what I need.
Do one of like is there
You
one of
say
those? Are they
science, a
unique?
friend.
Yes, they have exactly one to give you.
One of each or one?
No, just one. We gotta pick between the two of them.
Fuck this corpo.
I think I'm gonna vote for the rifle because I want Blake to have her super duper rifle back.
It's not immediately brilliantly better than what I already have. So I have
Okay.
a range 10 1d6 reliable 2 rifle,
Mm.
but armor piercing. 1d6 plus 1 plus
So hitting those heavy boys, you're looking at, 1d6 plus 3 plus 4.
presumably it is armor piercing
It
itself.
is, yes.
Yeah, fuck it. Go on then. Unless anybody wants
unless
the middle
somebody
one.
really wants the protocol thing, yeah.
Yeah.
I
No.
really want the seeking.
Take it. Take it.
Yeah, cool. Great. So my Shangri-La missiles.
That's pretty big.
The Shangri-La.
Sharanga.
So,
Shangri-La.
this is a system. It costs you one.
Shangri-La.
It's strong. It's sangria.
Sangria.
It is one systems point. The range is your sensors. Upon activation of the protocol, you declare the target is either yourself or an ally within sensors range. One of the target's weapons gains the seeking tag and +1 accuracy until the end of their next turn.
Oh, so you can do it to other people too.
Mhm.
Neat.
I mean, I
Well,
can
then,
do
yeah,
a
that's
lot of things
definitely
to
better.
a lot of people.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
know. We've seen the pamphlets you leave around.
You lot, you all talk. Every single one of you is all talk. That's all I have to say about that.
Hold on. That. Nah, shit, that's true. Fuck. Except for Kismet. At least Kismet gets the job done.
All
in-
talk.
In
What do you
his
mean?
backstories, at least.
All talk.
All right. Well,
Kismet, when was the last time you got any action?
I will give all of you
Don't
a
answer
chance
that.
to discuss, to plan your next move, to talk gear if need be, while we hop to a quick break. Give everyone a chance to stretch your legs, grab a drink, do what you gotta do, and we'll be right back. All right.
We want to help you. We're your friend.
I
Welcome
don't
back.
think that that's true.
Oh,
We're not your friends?
No, it's not that I don't think you're my
Wow.
friend.
We come back
Oh
to
My
God.
heart.
we come back to
Just torn
betrayal.
out and thrown
Welcome
on the
back to
floor.
Jerry Springer.
Holy shit.
All
I've been
right.
playing with you for these last, 2-3 months, and that's the line we get handed? This hurts. This is a new level of pain.
So-
I'm gonna have to go talk to my therapist about this.
Where we
Oh,
left
yeah.
off, the party had some discussion
Betrayed.
on what they were doing next, having some downtime, chatting with their new friend, Cyan,
Yes.
a former hacker slash information broker that had her cyber cafe blown apart in probably some backlash of the bounty that is on all of your heads.
Yeah.
But she,
It would be
not having
hilarious if
anywhere
it
else to
turned out that
go,
was actually they were after her and not us.
that would be a twist. Not having anywhere else to go, she came here, or was brought here more accurately, because she was dying, was patched up, and has offered to stick around in exchange for helping you, enact some revenge, take some bad guys, and earn a small fortune in the process.
Love it.
So,
All right. So, in terms of where we want to go next, there's two options on the table. We can go to the black site that Kismet found. We could make a general mess, cause more problems for them, try to convince them it's more profitable to not have a bounty out on us. Which we'll call that option loud. And option quiet is we go to the first company that she owned, that she inherited after she murdered her father, and see if we can find either more information on where she might physically be or information on her, so that we can track her down. And Vortex Manufacturing, thank you. So we can track her down and preferably put a bullet in her brain.
Are they really the only two options?
Do you have a third option to suggest?
No, I don't. But I don't think that precludes me from saying, hey, these options are maybe not ideal.
No, I was hoping you had a third option to suggest.
I don't have a third option to suggest. No.
Third option is we continue pulling contracts for SSC and getting harangued by bounty hunters until we reach such a point that we get written off in the community.
I don't think we're good enough for that at this point.
Well,
We're good.
If the last mission is anything to go by, no. Look, I said this to Set recently, and I'll say it again. We're not stepping up, ladies and gents. We're not. I don't think some of us are taking this all seriously enough. And I think throwing ourselves in the face of danger is not going to yield the results that I think it should.
Okay.
I think we need to take it a bit
So
more seriously.
If you don't want
Be a
to
bit more
pre-act,
careful. Just saying. We can do either of these plans, but I think we can do them better than they've been outlined so far.
okay.
I think a little caution, a little recon, plans, an actual plan, not just aiming somewhere and hitting the big boom button. Kate.
That's why
but
option
it's
quiet
so much
exists.
fun.
It's meant to be the recon plan.
Fine. As long as we're tackling it from that angle, as long as we're aware that that's what we're doing and nobody goes off and...
I mean,
It's always such a...
yeah, you act like we're always starting fights. So far, everyone started fights with us.
Yeah, we don't actively, cause this to happen. People
Yeah.
just hate us.
Actively walked into 2 ambushes. On
they're
Pendex.
ambushes
Yeah.
because they're surprises.
But we
Yeah.
stood there and we went, how shall we deal with this ambush, everybody? Oh, let's just walk into it. I
mean, what else?
specifically remember you standing there, threatening to walk into that second one on your own if we didn't follow you.
Well, we did know it was an ambush.
Yes, we
feel
did.
I feel like this was the mission I sat out on.
Yeah.
Yes, you were busy.
But yeah.
We
I
made
was totally
friends
down.
out of it, and it was worth it.
I mean, if we know somebody's sitting and waiting in a trap for us, and we know where the trap is, it's better to do what we did, which is do a lot of recon on the area, figure out what's happening, get into the best position we can, rather than wait for them to catch us on the toilet,
That
like
would be
they
also
almost did to Fly Girl.
I always bring a gun to the toilet.
I did worry about that. I did wonder about that. Okay, alright. Okay. Whatever you want.
Well, I would like to come to an agreement. It doesn't sound like I'm forcing you to do something. You have
What do you
issues
propose,
with both
then?
plans. Let's lay them on the table and see what we can do to improve the plans.
I promise I'll wear a helmet.
You're wearing one right now.
Oh, see, I do care.
About yourself.
Yeah, he wears that all the time.
Oh, don't worry, I'm keeping it safe for you as well.
Your head.
Oh yes,
Thank you, darling. I
So you-
appreciate that.
Ain't
so I
it?
can give it to you.
Of course.
Yeah.
Later.
Or
Alright,
now.
so in front of everybody?
I
Bold.
mean, we could close our eyes.
We can join.
Present them to me. Present them to me again, she said. Go and
Alright.
smash it up, or
Option A is go and smash shit up. Specifically,
No.
find one of their black sites, blow it to hell, and leave a very clear message somewhere of this is because you put a bounty on us. Remove the bounty, and this will never happen again.
I don't think that's gonna work.
I'm not a huge fan of it either, but it's one of the options on the table, so
Oh.
I'm laying it out.
Ever
Or-
again is also not maybe not the specific language.
Yeah.
Or
Or option B, we go to the home of Vortex Manufacturing, which, as I mentioned, is the company that Mara first owned after she killed her father and took it over.
Okay.
And we see it's sort of her villain origin place, and we do some recon there to see if we can either find more information about her or
Okay.
hopefully her.
yes. Okay. I like that one the best. That's my vote.
All right, well, we're a
And-
democracy, so Fly Girl.
Maybe we can
Kismet?
combine it. Maybe once we're done, if Kate is in the mood for some kaboom, you could blow it up afterwards.
Well, that sounds nice.
Is that a compromise?
I mean, look, my vote. I'd rather just stay, hide out for a little bit until we get into more stable footing. Because right now, yeah, as much as I love running in and blowing shit up, don't get me wrong, fun as hell. We've been on the back foot for a while now, and I feel
Please.
like if we hide for a little bit, off-grid style, and find some fucking asteroid to hide out and back on for a bit. Just
Be even
I don't know. I
longer?
feel like if we just get ourselves prepared.
I think we're there. I mean,
Well, no, because
Cyan's
we've
much
been
better
on
and-
the run for the last 4 to 5 missions.
yes, I agree.
So, I feel like if we can have the bounty hunters or whatever the fuck show up to us, we're ready. We set up the ambush now.
Okay.
I don't feel like walking into another one like you said. And if you guys all think that this is the best plan, I'm fucking down to go do whatever. I just mean more in the sense that let's get some stable footing at least.
I
Yeah.
agree. I think we're fairly stable now, and I think a hit on this vortex,
Vortex, yeah, Vortex Manufacturing.
I think that gives us a certain level of cover because she's not going to be expecting that. Nobody's going to be expecting that. And if we do it right, if we're smart about it, we can be in and out before she ever does know about it.
Hmm.
And then go
Unless
right back
she's
to
there,
hiding.
in which case she'll know about it because, again, bullet brain.
Yes. Consider this, we'll go in, we'll get it done. I'll pause for Kismet.
I
Never
mean,
mind.
look,
Too slow.
hey, no,
And
oh,
then we'll be hiding again and she won't know about it. And then we go back to hiding, we find an asteroid, we sit back, we've figured out what we've learnt, and then we may plan our next move from there. Because I'll be honest, I quite like that. The hint of let's tempt bounty hunters to us.
Yeah, that was
There might
the
be
original
something in
plan we
that.
discussed. I mean, I still think if we're going to be tempting the bounty hunters into an ambush, we should do that at the black site so we kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Blow up some bounty hunters and also say, hey, look all this collateral damage we're going to be doing to your black sites until you drop this bounty. But I still think option 1, and the exploding vortex afterwards is a nice bonus, but I think really what we're there to do is get more information on how we can really hurt Mara.
Agreed.
And we don't have to do any exploding if the opportunity doesn't present itself.
I mean, Kate will be there, so the opportunity will definitely present itself. That would be my vote. Sounds like Kate's a begrudging yes. Simcoe?
Sorry. Oh, yes, me. Hi. I'm on board. I just want to put it out there that killing bounty hunters is nice and all, but at the end of the day, they're just people trying to live their lives out here and using violence as a means to achieve that, and not directly associated with the corpos.
Yeah, that's true. They're not our real
Maybe,
problem.
yeah, maybe don't treat the. Maybe
Shoot the messenger.
we're shooting messengers and treating the symptoms.
This is why
instead of
I
the-
still think that we should put out another hit. Like, we'll front it. Like, we can have Daddy Corporation help pay for whatever the fuck.
No,
But-
SSC can't be seen publicly posting bounties on.
No. They privately fund us that fucking money. What the? No.
Yes,
we
of
put out
course,
the
even
hit.
better.
Yeah, well,
Got our own
it's
money.
Fucking corporations. Then okay, then let's use some of our own money. I don't mind
We'll
kicking
just
over
tap
some
Daddy
Hannah.
Cordell. That's what he's there for.
Okay, I'm just saying, if the bounty hunter's the issue, let's go put them on a different hunt. They're gonna go with whatever pays the highest, isn't that? Whatever the fuck our rate.
The
Nah,
bounty
our
on
bounty
us is very high.
Yeah.
But
that
also
ex-
not an easy target.
That's why we've been dealing with so many bounty hunters and betrayals
Yeah.
recently.
And there's more than one bounty hunter in the galaxy.
Yeah.
Putting out a bigger amount of money just means that we might get some other people who weren't interested at all going for it. It doesn't decrease the amount of tails we have.
In fact, it might get
fair.
some people to think they can collect both bounties at once if they find us in the same place.
I
I
guess.
think Set's option 2 is the lowest risk. And potentially the highest reward. Potentially.
I just want to find her. And place several swords inside her. That's all I want to do.
Wow. No comments. Perfect.
Zero notes.
No notes.
You
Well
stunned the
delivered.
imp into silence. Well done.
All right.
No. I know how to recognize a masterpiece as soon as I hear one.
We'll hang it up in the gallery later.
Goes right in the fridge.
Where everyone can.
That one's going on the fridge. I want to stick several swords in her.
All right. So, what's the group decision here?
Vortex Manufacturing is getting a house call.
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's do it. Quiet.
Let's throw on some Rising Hope here.
Oh.
As we head to the...
Do that. Don't rise my hope.
I did write that wrong in chat. I apologize. It's not the Moy system. It was the Koi system.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll look at you being coy.
I don't... My brain had a disconnect there for a second. But yes. You are... in kind of a sideways fashion, you're running about perpendicular to where Blake might have some interests. You're not necessarily getting closer, but not getting further away.
That's handy.
That is handy, man. Be great to communicate with your crew so they can help you.
The
Told
Koi
you when I had
system...
something worth sharing, I would share. And I'm not there yet.
The Koi system itself is fairly unremarkable. There's a handful of manufacturing planets, nothing too exciting. A lot of it more outdated tech. They're not quite on the cusp of technology like some of the other systems are. But the planet Mavroghuk itself is very much a relic of a planet. A former thriving, bustling colony that over the years found that between the OmniNet and the takeover of a lot of other planets thanks to some of the bigger corpos, that their in-person manufacturing was kind of dying off. So they're left to take care of themselves and kind of became relics.
Okay.
Oh, my home planet's like 2 minutes from here.
Oh, really? You want to stop by,
Yeah.
say hi to the fam?
Introduce
family?
us.
What? What family?
I don't know. I don't know about any of you. What family you got?
We have you.
none?
I mean this in the most purely medical sense, but where did you come from then?
A
God
clone vet?
itself. I don't know.
No, I don't remember doing any
Really,
work on
Kismet
that.
gave
On that.
birth to you?
Well, you have Father Cordell.
Then I mean some. No, I mean I know I have parents and shit, but you know I was put for adoption a long time ago.
Oh,
Oh, no, that explains it. Never mind
people who
that. No,
adopt you. People who adopt you suck.
Well, speaking that I lived in a junkyard for like most of my life, I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah, yeah, they sucked.
I don't know. I've been doing thieving runs since I was like 10.
Jesus.
What? That's not a normal thing?
I mean,
I don't know what I'm from.
It's the koi system. What the fuck?
I'm not judging, man. I feel bad.
There's barely any technology out here. How do you think I built Firefly?
I didn't think about it, but now I have.
Yeah, it's a reason why it looks like the POS it is.
I just thought it was an aesthetic choice.
Have you seen Kaboom compared to Firefly? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's definitely not.
You can't compare that. You know, the sleek
I'm
and
just
the
saying.
leather seats really were worth it. You were right on that one, Kid.
The heated seat,
I'm telling you.
really great
Oh,
on
mine
your
comes
back.
in with built-in massage. It's fucking great.
You think comfort, you think SSC.
look the
Yeah,
camera.
we're the perfect representation of SSD.
Uh-huh. With my non-SSC Mac.
But the
Wait,
planet
how do you know who has an
itself,
SSD, Mac?
No, I'm still in this photo.
I
you
gotcha.
you are of course hailed by the Planetary Defense Corps, which is little more than saying, "Hey, please don't be pirates. We don't have anything of value."
Our
Roger,
defense
Roger.
is, if you find something valuable here, we'd be just as interested. Where are the valuables? Hell, man, I don't know. I'll help you look, though.
It's news
Yeah,
to
you find
us.
something. That'd be great. I'll split it with you 50-50. 50-40?
So you may not need the extra identities, the extra layer of protection that you had on
Oh.
a place like Pandeus, but you're of course welcome to have it nonetheless.
Please don't make me be Gromnax the Destroyer again.
Oh, no. Don't worry. It will happen in the future. Codename, it'll happen in the future. Everyone else also has that codename.
We're all, it'll happen in the future.
Mhm.
This is my brother, it'll happen in the future. And my sister,
It's
it'll
your-
happen in the future.
It's your call signs, but also if we don't need that, we should definitely save that for later. 'Cause
Aren't we us three been there, done that?
not yet.
I
Then
feel-
what?
Okay.
Then what?
Are we all
Oh.
just future projects? How is
I've totally lost the plot on what we're talking
Same.
about now.
So we go to this planet.
Yep.
Let's make planetfall.
Yeah.
So
But I get you. I understand.
I'm gonna suggest that we. I don't think we should leave the mechs on the ship, but I don't think we should, march
not
into
doing-
town in mechs.
So
I'm not
for-
going anywhere
recon
without this
mission.
baby.
the other option, short of hot dropping, into planets as an invasionary force, is to have your mechs in low orbit in transportation pod, while you all get dropped in a personnel transportation. So at the
I
very
say we go
least,
for that.
your mechs are 10 to 15 seconds away if you need them.
Let's get him holding at a Helios pattern. Orbital, it's higher than the Icarus.
Helios, you think so?
Well, it's just far enough that most sensors won't pick it up, and it's not obvious when someone looks up into the sky.
Okay. Yeah, there's not a lot of. Well, actually, that's a good question. Is there a lot of space junk floating around this planet?
There's a lot of space junk floating around the system.
Okay. Yeah, we could probably afford to go a little closer than Helios if you want.
Chris? Oh, bold.
It's a matter of seconds between
Yeah.
when you're calling for your mechs and when they'll be arriving, which could be life and death.
I don't like leaving them behind, so I will request as close as possible.
All right, let's do as close as possible then.
Okay.
So we will take the personnel shuttle down to town.
There any last second preparations that any of you would need to do?
We got Cyan looking for us on this one. Anything she could get us ahead of time?
I mean, if broaching the subject with her, she'd tell you probably a lot of what Kismet has mentioned, or what the briefing itself has mentioned, that they don't have much here. Most of their tech is outdated. They've barely got a solid connection to the OmniNet here. This is, I don't want to name a state in the United States in case I name someone's state and they get offended, but it's one of the out of the way states. That's
You can say very northern California, and that'll be true.
Hey, I live on the complete opposite side of that.
We before we go down, do a scan of the planet for because they're not supposed to have an OmniNet signal. They're not, so like if there's anything like technology wise giving off more energy or power or broadcast than it should.
That's smart.
I mean, the city that you're heading into, as I continuously close my notes and then have to reopen them again.
Don't close them. What are you
Always
doing?
ask these questions.
You are dropping into northern Shaddenrock. What used to be a massive mining and manufacturing town now just exists.
So nice and quiet.
Very much so.
So why can I not take my mech?
Because
Please?
if we're trying to surreptitiously gather information, marching into town in giant fucking robots is not a good idea.
Giant Vanta Black, sometimes invisible robots?
I don't know if you've ever been on a city street and watched a mech
No.
come by.
Very
Even if
rarely,
it's
no.
Vanta Black,
I could be
it's
kidding.
still, you hear it and you can see a Vanta Black thing moving across your field of vision.
But the thing is, my mech is very, very useful for this.
For infiltrating and gathering secrets?
For gathering secrets, yes. Hello, my name's Blake Dara, call sign Karma. Have we met?
Charmed, I'm sure.
I'm sure, darling.
Well, why
I-
don't you put it...
I like her. She keeps calling me darling. I'm sure we won't have any problems at all.
Tell everybody, darling.
Darling.
Oh, sad.
Have a lovely new thing on my mech, and I want to play with it, and it'll be helpful. I promise.
Well, what
My
is-
name is Kismet.
You've
I'm
never
not a
been
thing.
on my mech. You choose everybody's mech but mine.
That's
so...
why I'm a lovely new thing, aren't I?
You would be. Alright, fine. Look, I call it as soon as I want to, and as soon as it's relevant, because I promise it
Absolutely.
will be relevant.
Absolutely. I'm not saying don't use your mech.
And just look longingly down the mech bay, just like,
Just
my baby.
a
I
single
put a comforting
tear
hand on your shoulder.
that
Yeah.
runs down the side of the mech.
Violin solo.
My mech! Oh, my baby!
Jeeves, if you could get symbiosis onto Karma's mech over there, just for ready for drop.
Oh, he is upping the flirting.
Oh, just wait till I'm in your head 24/7. Not that I'm not already. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you would get the notification of response and then see. Because your mech is stored basically in Iron Man pieces, right?
Yeah, but like Jeeves is installed into that and probably was the more centralized back part with all the antennae.
Oh yeah,
So it could form around an empty shell.
absolutely. It's just start Iron Man just connecting one piece after the other as it takes the step off of the loading platform and heads over.
It's definitely more wires and coils being pulled tight than like just jets and things flying around. It's
I'm
like
just now imagining like Matrix style, your mech like attaching itself to your spine.
Yeah.
Yeah, effectively. I do have one of the things I have is where like a subjectivity enhancement suite, and getting that installed into the mech allows me to see the OmniNet and all its systems more effectively as like a VR scenario.
Neat.
That's cool.
So being dropped in is very important.
All
It makes it very hot when I overheat, though.
I love the idea that we all have all these information gathering systems on our mechs, and so our plan was originally, before I said something, for us to stomp into town in 200-foot robots and be like, "Tell me information. I am very quiet."
I could have Jeeves follow us quietly, like behind, and then
If you
Please?
know, if it's his, I get mine. I'm sorry. This is an all or nothing situation.
Oh well, why don't you ride in mine, and it'll be like you're in a mech.
No, because yours is too. I like being invisible. They printed me up a whole new mech because I was thinking I'll do a change. I'll get a bigger gun. Mattis wanted me to get the bigger gun back. I printed up a whole new mech, and I just thought, no, I want to be invisible.
So is there just a mech sitting in our mech hangar doing
Yeah.
nothing?
Yeah.
Should
I mean,
we
you have
teach Cyan how to pilot a mech?
You have a
She knows how to
few.
pilot
He
a
already
mech.
was.
Yeah, Cyan's a former pilot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
All
not.
right, well,
she's
that's good
not,
to know. Get some
she's
backup.
not playing with mine. She's not playing with my mech.
Well,
Get her on.
you've abandoned it.
I haven't abandoned. Don't make me sad for my children. I
Speaking of
haven't
children,
abandoned it.
hey everybody, let's go make
Inside.
Planetfall.
Are you taking your mech? If you're taking yours, I'm taking mine.
No, because if
Fine.
you're gonna cause a problem about it, I'll just be in your head.
Fine.
As much
Yeah.
as usual.
Much more than usual.
Sulking.
All right. Well, in a unusual turn of events, or maybe an expected turn of events, depending on how much you know about Cyan, your pilot for this
You
mission
betrayed us!
is
Don't
indeed
fucking-
Cyan,
No,
being a
Wait.
skilled pilot of her own. She at least wanted to be part of the operations. There's a cat going absolutely
Uh-huh.
bananas.
Yep, that's what he does. You're famous still.
I just need the face and make an emote.
I'll gif it later, don't worry.
Thank you.
Oh,
Oh god.
but of course your mechs are loaded up into the Lancer transportation pod, considerably larger than your personnel pod. As you all load up, and you hear Cyan's voice over the intercom in your helmets. All right, so get to see the 4U in action. Let's do this.
Yeah, action. The part where we walk around and talk to people and investigate stuff.
Oh, come on! I've seen you
We
all in
never do
action.
that. We immediately go to blowing shit up. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
can we blow shit up?
Oh god.
No.
You were the one who wanted to do a subtle, less dangerous plan.
Darling, I always want to do that. The reality is, that's not what's going to happen. I know that. You know that.
I've seen your combat logs. There's a lot of explosions.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them mine. Let's go into town. Is the Vortex headquarters in town, or is it somewhere else? I assume
It
it's
is.
long since abandoned. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Let's go look at this abandoned headquarters. And when bounty hunters jump us, we'll summon our mechs and blow shit up. Don't worry.
Yeah, about that. Why is there no point defense on this personnel pod? There's like machine guns, some laser turrets, something.
I
I
think she's asking too many questions.
look at Blake, who, as far as I know, builds everything.
I don't understand the question. There's guns on it. What more do we want?
More guns?
Personnel pods are made for dropping people onto planet, not
Yes.
being a goddamn gunship.
Well,
But
look,
she's
they
right.
wouldn't let me put
Wait,
the mounted
hold
black
on.
on there.
Hold on. Can we make it a gunship though?
It already is.
No, more
Uh.
guns.
No, I've filled every mount. Nothing more can fit on there, I'm afraid.
Can we add more
All right.
mounts?
No, that's
Now,
not
see,
how-
look what you done to Kate.
She is right though. We could just, somebody could shoot a missile at us while we're descending, and we'd be fairly fucked.
Oh, but you see, that would be unsporting of them.
Yes,
Since when do
we're
the
all fair and
people
everything.
who want to kill us are sporting?
That's fine. I'll get you there safe. It's
All right.
The engines roar to life. Pick up as the alarm sounds within the bay of the Iron Cerberus. The doors open to partially the black of space and partially staring down at the planet whose name I definitely remember and am not looking up, Mavroghuk.
Well done.
Mavroghuk, the destroyer.
So many destroyers in your life.
Well,
Weird.
it's not real to me if they don't destroy it.
It's a little bit of a bumpy ride, but nothing you wouldn't expect. You of course know that your mechs are right above you. They're a few seconds away should you need them in an emergency drop. Just try not to be in town when you do this, otherwise you're gonna demolish the buildings for them. Landing, you of course would be hailed by the planetary defense system. An automated system asking you to please not destroy anything and, obey by the laws of the planet. If you have any questions, you can refer to the number and call system attached to the automated message is not even one that's in service anymore.
They just don't turn it off because it's convenient.
Basically. But
Yeah, I feel like you're right. This planet's major defense is rolling over on their back and going, "Oh God, please don't kill me."
there's just nothing of value. Sort of the people, but, who values the people? But
Yeah,
you are
it's ironic.
brought into the city, dropped off into one of the skyports where there's a number of armed figures waiting. Imagine they probably don't get visitors very often. One of them
Hello.
waves out to you.
How you
Yeah.
doing?
We're doing great. What brings you here today?
Well, we let's see. We didn't discuss our cover story in advance, and now I have to think briefly.
Hate doing that.
I know, right? It's terrible. Let's see. Okay, so, well, actually, we're investors from the SSC Corporation, and we wanted to take a look at some of the facilities here in your city to see if they might be suitable for one of our new factory sites. And I will use charm.
Go for it.
Amazing.
16.
I don't know why SSC wants anything to do with this shithole place, but yeah, sounds
Hey,
good
you
to
never
me.
know. Sometimes we've built a lot of great things directly out of shitholes.
Right. Well, need a tour around or anything?
Well, actually, we heard there used to be a company here, Vertex.
Vortex
Rise-
Dynamics manufacturing, sir.
Thank you very much. I don't know what I'd do
Vortex.
without my assistance. Do you know where their site
No.
is?
Yeah, I don't think that place has been touched for good bunch of years, but
We'll see if it's got any good bones.
sure. Yeah. If you need anything, someone should be around keeping an eye on you. Hope you don't mind, but you got a lot of fancy tech here for a place like this.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I would keep an eye on us too.
All right. If you need anything, and he'll
Yeah.
send his communication.
I'll gesture to Karma and be like, my security consultant here can answer any of your questions about our tech if you need.
Careful, she bites.
Send his comm
Tell me if I
information
like you.
over to you all. You are looking at one rainy Jodind.
Rainy Shodind?
Jonind.
Hi.
Jodind, okay.
Hey,
Well,
Potato.
Mr. Shonen, we'll be in contact should we run into anything unseemly here, but we should be just fine.
Yeah. All right. And he'll nod to the others, and they'll just, still staring at your pod, still staring at Cyan, who is carefully watching you all walk away. You'd hear her come over your private comms. Yeah, I don't like this place. It gives me some creepy vibes. Do you want me to hang out here? Do you want me to catch some air?
If we need to do a hot exit, we'll probably hot exit in our mix. So
Ah,
you probably
good.
can catch air.
What in particular? What's creeping you out?
I don't know. They're really trusting. Maybe I'm just cynical. I don't know.
Maybe we will get along. Can I
We-
just cast an eye over these people and see if there's anything I can pick up about them? This trigger's at a +6 now, and I'd really like to take it out for a run.
Please do.
I'm glad that you're exercising your triggers. Needs to get some good activity in their day.
I'm rolling shit today. That's an 8.
You do have another hero point.
Nah, for this, nah. We'll save
Yeah.
it for when we really need it.
Yeah, save it when we're getting shot.
I mean, other than seeing that their weaponry is definitely out of date, the landing pad even itself is gone through some repairs, but it's one step above what might be classified as a ghost town.
Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know how to tell you this, guys, but the Omninet connection here literally had a little tumbleweed go through it.
Are you going to be okay without the internet at all times?
Oh,
We going to
I'll be
okay.
fine. The rest of you will probably be screwed as I find other ways to entertain myself.
Is it going to prevent you from doing this job?
No, of course not. What if I look like a noob?
Yes. Oh, sorry. That's not the answer you wanted.
Believe me, I'm much more experienced than you think I am.
I know you are, darling.
Oh.
Is everyone gonna call me
Oh.
darling now? I can get in on this.
Oh,
Should I
Nate,
change
don't
my
name.
call
Feels nice.
sign?
I'm trying it out. It feels nice.
Does, doesn't it? Just rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, other things roll off your tongue if you want.
Oh.
Cyan would very quickly close the communications after this, and then take off into the air.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were still here. Bye.
Goes for you too. Don't worry, Cyan.
We wouldn't want to
You're
leave
off.
you out.
He's gone.
We'll just,
She's
we'll
gone.
just fair, we'll,
Oh,
now-
yeah.
I think we melted
know
Kate.
Now that I know for sure she's off comm, I'm like, we'll set you up with Kate. You can do all the tongue rolling you need.
Fuck you, but please do, but fuck you.
My goodness, I've never seen someone reduced to a puddle that quickly by the words I say.
You-
I think that's a
telling on
record
yourself.
for me.
You're telling on yourself a little bit there, darling.
Oh, no. Usually I like say time. My
Mhm.
goodness. Anyway, let's go. Let's see what the yokels are up to.
Ooh, no, we don't need that. If I'm not allowed to call you a Yahoo.
What the fuck's a Yahoo? The website?
What's a website?
It's that chocolate
on,
milk
then.
drink.
Let's get to work.
No,
So-
that's Bluehoo.
The citizens of this town, which you're looking at about maybe 60,000 people, maybe. The word definitely spreads quickly that there's visitors. Get a lot of odd looks, a lot of curiosity more than anything. You also notice that there are a lot of hangars and former military outpost type buildings, all definitely run down. Most of them large enough to handle mechs, but all either fall into disuse or have been repurposed in some fashion. It definitely looks like there used to be a very heavy military presence here. But Vortex Manufacturing, a bog standard military weapon facility. You see a fairly massive field where there's old targeting dummies, there's bomb shelters, there's all the stuff you'd need to test out new mech equipment. All of it long since fallen to the times. The building itself, a massive steel structure, a lot of it rusted away. What was a security fence, a good 30 years ago, is now just really a skeleton of the footprint this place used to have.
Well, shall we?
Lead the way.
All right, I'll find a
Sir.
big hole in the fence and oh, I like that.
No, you don't get that.
I like it a lot. I'll find a fairly sizable hole in the fence, but like away from the street, so it isn't a ton of people watching us break into this facility.
You don't want a ton of people watching us go through a hole.
I mean, that's our weekend's plans.
Why are we breaking in? I thought we were allowed to be here.
Oh, it's a good
Yeah.
point. Is there just a front gate I can go through?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll
I've
just go through the
commitment to
fucking
the
front gate.
subterfuge.
Alright. Well, I've never gotten to infiltrate a place through the front door before. It's usually
With
through the back door.
permission.
Hey-oh.
With consent.
With consent.
Yeah.
We have consent, darling. Let's go right on through.
Yeah. You first room of the factory is the front doors are wide open, as if they were prepped and waiting for you.
Oh, Hooper!
It's a trap. We thought
I
we
love
were
my
ahead of
mech.
things, and we're not.
How did we not?
It's a
We were
greeting
careful
area.
for once.
You see a handful of terminals behind a desk, where at one point there were probably 5 or 6 greeters that helped get you to where you needed to go. There's a set of stairs off to your left. It looks like they lead up to offices. And the room itself continues deeper and eventually looks like it leads into the actual factory floor.
Kismet, you want to hop on those terminals, see if there's a map of the place or something?
No, I'm a bit too heavy, but I will go check them out.
All right, sounds good.
Look,
I'm just let me check the place out a little bit as well. Carry on, but I'm just gonna scope out a little bit. Activate my
I guess
stealth
I'll
hard
stand
suit,
guard.
and I'm just gonna take a little look around.
Go for
Whilst
it.
I'm invisible, Karma is always invisible.
to me.
Go for it.
Thank you, darling.
Karma is always invisible is actually a good catchphrase for you. Because it's like you could shoot somebody and be like, Karma's always invisible.
Hey,
That would
it's
be a
almost
Several
as if
things.
it's a really good call sign. 23.
Ah. You looking for anything in particular? Just getting a vibe check?
I'm looking for potential ambush. I'm looking for trouble.
Okay. I mean, there's no signs that anyone has been here for years, short of, maybe some kids coming in and playing around when they shouldn't. But anywhere that there could be an ambush, there's sizable enough holes in the wall here, or big enough structural weak points that, short of anything that might be invisible, it would be really hard to set an ambush here.
Okay, I think we're alright, boys.
I got an 11 on my get into things.
Yeah. This is a very outdated system. It is not hard to get into. What would you like to know?
Well, I would love to know the standard greeter script, as well as any more recent entry logs they have, if they're monitoring, if the system's even still operational enough to monitor people coming and going.
No. The system still exists, it's just been long since shut down.
Understood. What was the few most recent company emails or anything like that?
Oh, you're definitely looking at a lot of HR emails telling people that, unfortunately, the Vortex Manufacturing is going through financial troubles and will no longer be able to support the manufacturing contracts that was promised. They understand that this is a breach of a lot of these contracts. They apologize, but there is nothing that can be done. Along with a lot of emails to the company, the actual employees saying, good luck, find another job.
Okay.
Fucking cold.
Anything particular on our girl Wardson?
Oh, absolutely. There's a ton between the different lower level management about this new boss that some were excited for, some did not like her father, and others were a little more hesitant, as obviously the rumors of her killing her father kind of spoiled some people's mood. But she definitely came into the board meetings full of ideas and plans and seemed to be just ready to hit the ground running. It wasn't till a good 6 years after she took over that the plans started to fall through. The promises weren't quite kept. Deadlines went from being delayed to being canceled. And it was a very almost intentionally planned decline of company finances, of partners, as if someone was just driving the company into the ground.
Does it look like? Yeah, you said intentional. Okay.
Of course, they had a number of recalls from weapons that went out that maybe weren't fully tested, and there's incident reports of weapons misfiring, weapons going off when they shouldn't be, and thousands of mana worth of, settlements outside of any law that they paid out.
Seems like our hatchet lady took it to her own company.
Yeah. Deliberately running. I mean, killing your dad and taking over his company. Okay, yeah, that happens all the time. Not great, but it happens all the time. But deliberately shutting down the company over the course of 6 years. I mean, as the CEO, couldn't she have just shut the company down anyway?
Also,
No. You make more money off of selling it for parts and maybe do some backroom dealings.
Does that look like that's what this is?
She comes in, acts excited. A lot of people get stock price goes up. Then she takes the company and offloads her shares at the first sign that the market's reacting to it, and she makes a killing. And then she could either have tried to recover it and steer it back up again, or just let inertia take it away and she can get out of here.
The
Interesting.
story makes sense, but if you picture the person who would do that, wouldn't you expect them to just escape somewhere to a beautiful desert planet and enjoy their early retirement and their ill-gotten gains? Why would she then go back into R&D and continue doing what she presumably could have just carried on doing here?
Maybe the resources here weren't enough for what she had planned.
Or she had too much of a paper trail after all these bad incidents.
That could be it too. If that wasn't part of the deliberate plan to sink the company. Does the map say where her office is in the building?
Upstairs.
Or was?
Yeah.
Should we go
Uh,
check that? See
Go
if
pay
we
a
can
visit.
glean anything that wasn't deleted?
Hmm.
Or
Seems as
actually,
though
we got
plenty.
Kismet. Maybe we can glean some stuff that was deleted.
That's true. I'll let me scout it out. Give me a couple seconds and follow me. I'll head up.
Sure, you go on ahead. Okay, anything at the entrances there?
Can I start to... I don't think... Do I see anything?
I mean,
Keep
there's
watch.
a handful of citizens here that have been very, very eagerly watching you, very, very curious, and some
We
that
got
have
some people...
started taking
We got
pictures.
some eyes on us.
Oh, pictures? Oh no.
Yeah, I'm gonna deal with that. Alright, I'm gonna walk up to him. I'll be right back.
All right.
Perfect. And I'm gonna grab Seth's shoulder and be like, "Hey, real quick, if you could look at something for
Sure.
me, maybe just." And I sit him down. You might just like quick deep breaths. I'm not sure you're gonna react to this, but I'm gonna pull up the file on the screaming comets incident.
Okay. Why are we looking at this now?
Because they made the weapon that malfunctioned.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, you know me, I'm full of practical jokes that I like to traumatize my friends with.
Show me. Show me the
Oh, so I'm pulling up the details I can. I imagine a lot of this is currently just legalese and corpo speak for describing the incident, but I want to pull up the exact, if you reference the date and everything, yeah.
Seth looks at it quietly for a moment and then stands up and starts walking towards her office. Not at all waiting for Karma to get back to him.
Sir? Sir?
Does not respond.
Okay, cool. So he's a shooty angry person. Great. I'll like start heading off after just because the data. Will somebody think of the data?
I assume that everything you're finding is being hard copied and decrypted into.
Of course. Yeah. I'll put it on one of those ancient USB drives if need be.
So archaic.
I think a floppy disk could be a little bit more practical here.
C drive.
You don't want the
What?
floppy.
Wait a second.
Listen,
you mean
we only-
you mean
we
the
only-
save icon?
We only do
Yeah.
we only do hard disks here.
Well, only if they want.
Yeah. Karma going upstairs, scouting out the area. You pass by a good number of offices, all of which long since abandoned. A lot of it actually trashed and graffitied, as a lot of the employees probably still live here, and given the opportunity to vent some frustration, came in here to trash their former boss's offices.
I mean, I would.
Nobody around, nobody, like, automated defense systems or turrets are gonna pop out and...
I mean, you do see automatons. They're all deactivated.
Okay.
They look They're on the like treaded rollers. They're not even like bipedal.
Wow.
Old as fuck.
Yeah.
Can I just I'll just kick one of them and just make sure it's not gonna pop back to life, motion controlled or anything like that.
No, I'm kidding.
Ah, you got me. You got me good.
No, it's just it's a hunk of metal.
Okay. All right. I will turn and go to head back down and bring the others back up, and probably
You would come
head
face to
first
face with
into
Set, yeah.
yeah, the storm. Whoa! What's up? Where's the fire?
Not now. And I go up into the office. And but what does he do when he gets there? He's just actually just kind of stop once he gets there because he doesn't quite know what he wants to do. And if you turn around and follow, you just see him kind of standing there in the office.
I think I'm going to immediately just check where the other two are.
I'm following after.
Yep, right behind.
I'm
Just-
outside.
Hey, he's not started shooting anything yet, right?
No, but he looks like he's ready to. What's going on?
Vortex made the weapons that caused it fucked him up. They fucked up his life. So
Most of the, okay, all right.
How
Where's
long
Flaggo? Where's Flaggo?
have these people
outside.
been messing with us? Has it been our whole lives? I thought this was new.
What are you talking about, darling? Kate,
They killed him.
Outside.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm shouting out.
Dealing with the people. Yeah, you fucks. Give me your phones or whatever your pictures. And yeah, we can cut back to that later. This is more important.
Said, what's going on?
I thought these people. They killed him. They killed him.
Who? Who? I don't doubt it for a second, but who? I just
Last
walk around in front
show,
of you and just take you by the shoulders and just take a second. It's okay. What's going on?
the last show we were in, the last time we all performed. Icarus, the squad leader, Icarus, he opened fire on the crowd. We didn't know why, we didn't know what was going on, and he flew into the crowd and exploded, and there was this I barely got out of there. We were all drummed out of the military. That's how I ended up with you folks. And Kismet just found out that Vortex made the weapon that malfunctioned. While Mara was running the company?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes.
Right before the value of the company started dropping?
I'm sure.
Well, yeah.
Because that would have something to do with it, wouldn't it? Okay.
So it turns out this woman isn't just responsible for our current troubles. She actually actively ruined my life.
I'm sorry that being here with us is such a darling.
No, don't fucking do that. Don't. You know
Sorry.
what I meant.
I know exactly what you meant. Trying to remind you, it's not all bad.
No. No, it isn't,
And at least you're here with
Didn't-
us, the people who are going to fuck her up and get our own back.
Oh, you're goddamn right.
You're goddamn right.
There's got to be something here. There's got to be something, and he's just gonna punch the wall as hard as he can.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't need that.
Say, echoing of the very, very much hollow metal frame, all of the very pretty interior wallpaper and decorations long since rotted away.
I just thought she'd have a secret here, some kind of underground base or something where she was still working, but no, she's just a petty child, isn't she? She ran her
Yes.
daddy's company into the ground so she could go off and kill good pilots elsewhere.
It's just the money
Maybe there's
for
still
that.
something to be found. Let's have a look
Yeah,
around in here.
Let
I'm gonna
me
kill her.
check out some of my the consoles here. And I'll start getting involved with these what I'm assuming are slightly nicer computer systems.
Definitely.
Okay. Let's see if I can roll somewhat decently. Hey, 19.
Yeah. First thing that would stick out would be the activation protocol for the ACE bot that should be located somewhere around this floor. Of course,
Any
Ace
notes on
spot?
what the A spot is?
Ace spot.
the autonomous confidence emulator bot.
She said, yes, ma'am. I need to know.
She did.
Yeah, I want to see if I can't boot that one up as I'm going through the rest.
Yeah. And the unfortunate bot that took a boot to the treads lifts its head, absolutely just screeching with rusted joints, turns and starts rolling its way into the hallway, turns towards the
God.
office.
Damn it!
At that sound, Set immediately turns and draws his sword and is pointing it at it.
Throwing my weapon.
Not
Ace?
even any acknowledgement.
Hey there, Ace. How you doing?
It has been... And there you can see calculations running through its brain. Unknown day since I've been activated. Hello! How can I help you?
He's ours now. This is our robot.
We're adopting him. 100%.
So, Ace, I had a question regarding the layout of this facility. You see, we're new executives, and we need the full rundown on all the nooks and crannies here. Could you have that information on hand?
I could get that for you. Also, welcome aboard. We're happy to have you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
So much.
I'm
Now,
going to get Flagel. She needs to see this. I'll be right back.
now, Ace, are you programmed to handle more clandestine information? We've heard this. We've only been lightly onboarded, and we've only been told that we're going to need to keep our mouths shut about certain things. But if we don't know what those things are, we don't know how to keep them shut about them.
Logical to me. Unfortunately, my protocols only exist to the permissions I've been granted. Now,
What permissions are those?
being the new executives, and you again see that calculation going of trying to remember who should be in charge of this facility. Unknown executives should be in charge. Perhaps you can change my permissions and grant me access to some more materials.
Yes. Let's do that.
And I'm gonna check out his code and see what firewalls I've set up around him, and just like if I could help plug him in to the rest of these files, but like obviously not onto the OmniNet in general,
Mhm.
just like keep him contained so he has the full run of the information here. That would be super convenient for me.
Make another check, please.
Okay.
I'm gonna come running back in the room, dragging Flagel by the arm. Look! Look at him, he's so cute!
No, they still had the pictures on their phones.
It's fine, it doesn't matter, look at this!
21.
I was.
The
What the fuck is this?
A
It's
spot. So picture Wally, but about 6 feet tall and half rusted over.
Wasn't Wally
I've
already
only known
arrested?
Acebot for 5 minutes, and if anything happened to him, I would kill everyone in this room and then myself.
He turns to look at you, Fly Girl. Welcome! How can we help you today?
Isn't it
What
cute?
the fuck? What the fuck is it?
It's ours
This,
now.
this is our new butler.
I'm Ace. The autonomous... The autonomous? Wow.
I think he has a glitch in its voice modulator.
The autonomous confidence emulator.
So wait, you emulate confidence?
Of course.
Just like Kismet.
I mean,
Excuse me, miss. I radiate
Cheap shot.
confidence.
Cheap shot, sorry.
oh, okay.
I mean, if you're gonna go that low, you might as well make a date of it.
Keep asking.
I'm so sorry, but I will have to file a report with HR. This conversation seems to go against our policy guidelines.
Oh,
And
no.
I just
get
in-
actually
Can I
just
get
gone-
into the?
They're married.
He's not going to fit in.
I've
No,
actually,
we
I've
can't
actually
take them
just
with
gotten
anymore.
into the, gone through the anti-harassment training. It's fine as long as it's consensual. It's consensual, right, folks?
Kismet, hidden in the code with a critical success, would certainly be a kill switch protocol that, if something were to happen to the exec, whoever is holding office here, there is a basic set of weaponry inside Ace to defend said executive. Of course, with no self-preservation trigger.
So we have essentially a sacrificial robot.
We have claptrap.
we have the all you go, sir. I'll hold them off, robot.
I love
I'm
them.
okay with sacrificing this thing.
Robo red shirt.
Once we get it right with the sex jokes, this would be an absolute perfect addition to the team.
Can we program him in that?
I'm sure.
Yes,
someone
of
can.
course.
Look, I'm good with like building shit. I can't program shit.
The point,
All right,
Ace.
all right.
Ace, please give us a full rundown of the nasty dark secrets that you can now most likely certainly remember.
Oh, I'm so sorry, but they don't like to refer to those as secrets. These are just sensitive company topics.
You are absolutely right. I'm sorry. My assistant is not well versed in corporate lingo. Please do deliver us the whatever it was you just said.
Sensitive company
Really?
topics.
Clearly,
Please.
you're not meant to work for any corporation whatsoever. Your
Me? No.
common skills. Yeah, clearly your speaking skills are not on par where they probably should be.
Hey, listen. My speaking
I am
skills are
listening.
amazing.
I'm sorry, what was the files called?
Sensitive corporate shit.
Yeah.
Please,
Fine.
please,
My point exactly.
please
This is
give
This is
me.
the problem where we're coming into Mike's ability to remember things impacting Seth's ability to perform a part.
Please forward at your earliest convenience, Ace, all sensitive documentation to my personal console right here.
Of course, you should already
Who are you
have
pointing?
access.
Who did you point to?
My personal console.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Oh,
Calm down, it's not you.
No, that's what I thought. He was being insulting.
insulting! My goodness.
I know, as if you would ever.
I also am looking for, looks between all of you, the lead executive in charge, as there are a number of issues that require immediate attention.
Me.
Nope,
It's me.
no,
Hi.
it's-
Nope, fuck you,
no.
it's me. Ace, I am that thing. I would like to make all the executive decisions.
Oh, shit.
Fantastic. There are
No.
345 court cases that require attention.
Okay, let's go through the first one.
You, to your personal data pad, would receive line after line of injury lawsuit payouts that need to go out, of
Oh, yeah,
early
paying them,
termination
paying them.
compensation.
Yep, paying. Just I hit the pay button. I don't know where the money's coming from.
There is no
But-
Oh,
money.
that check is going to bounce.
Yeah.
Oh, I still write the checks anyways. Just
You're
there,
right.
yep.
Check. Your
Take that.
corporation can't cash.
Exactly.
It's
The-
throwing a rubber ball at a brick wall.
The approval is coming from your.
Okay, wait, hold on. I'm gonna go through the lawsuits. God damn. Is there any other like non-court executive decisions I can make? So you're telling me I gotta deal with the fucking court cases before I can do other cool shit with my executive power?
The only thing that's
This was
come
not
up
in the training.
since this this very adorable personal assistant has been deactivated has been court cases, has been lawsuits, has been necessary payouts, and all of it has just been sitting here for years.
I look at it. Hey, that you want some you want some court cases you want to be the executive person here?
Nope. I'm good. Hey, Ace. While the CEO here deals with important court case details,
Of course.
I'm the head of R&D. Is there any sensitive topics I should know about?
We don't have any sensitive topics in R&D. It's all public information.
Huh.
You would, of course, be sent just pages after pages of schematics of either failed or trashed weapons that never went out. All of it's public. Pretty much all of it's flawed in some way to the point where they just scrapped the project.
I'm gonna download the schematics on the autocannon that was on Icarus' mech.
It's definitely in there.
Take a look at that later. All right. What about corporate black sites? Are there locations that on this property or others that we need to be aware of?
There's a survival bunker underneath the building. Records
There-
show that it's still
Fucking
sealed.
knew it.
Wait, what's the code to
Fucking
get
knew
in?
it.
Wait,
Michael.
shut up. What's the code to get in?
Michael,
What?
let Seth have this one.
No, it's all right. It's all right. We're a team effort. I got it. What's the code to get in, though?
The access code, a good 150, 160 digits would fly across your comms console.
Got it.
Cool. Great. Let's go. Ace, we're gonna need you to continue your work as a corporate liaison. Please hang out here, and we will have you report to our starship shortly.
I show 0 employees actively in the facility.
I will. No, that's the bad. I was gonna hand him.
They're in a different. Wait, hold on. As the CEO, we had to do temporary reallocation of our employees. Don't worry, we'll get you to them as soon as possible. How about that?
Files show that every employee was laid off.
Oh no, we took on a bunch of new ones. It's fine. We got it.
That's why we're taking over. Every employee was laid off, and the company did shut down. And now we are your new owners, and we are going to be hiring more employees. So we will
Credentials.
introduce you to them aboard our starship shortly.
Credentials as soon as you can.
Sounds good. I await their arrival.
Okay. Set, let's go kill whoever's in that survival bunker. Cool.
Already walking.
All right.
Just the two of you. You're gonna manage that, are you?
No, I would love to have your help. Please
There we
come
go.
here and help me kill things.
When do we wait? Hold on. When do we ever fuck things up?
Oh,
I'm very good
hang
at
on.
killing whoever's gonna be in there.
Hang on. Where's my notebook?
Set, as you guys are talking, Set has drawn his sword and is walking towards the area.
I will take out my pistol. Oh yeah, shit! I have a sword too. Fuck that! I want my sword.
Well,
As we're walking, I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna be very clear here, Kate. If we find Mara there, she's mine.
Oh, all yours. Yeah. You can face fuck her to death. I don't give a shit.
I don't think I'll. What the fuck?
I mean, to be fair, it would be a funny way to die.
I don't want her to have a funny way to die.
I think it would be kind of sweet revenge if that was the case.
All right.
She fucked up your life, and then you're going to fuck her life.
Um,
Remind me to never get on your bad side, girl.
Another interesting thing that you'd notice as the files are being transferred at a snail's pace, by the way, to your system, Kismet. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You have a dial-up tone and everything.
Oats industrial music.
Would be a pathway, at least, to a number of off-planet accounts where a lot of funds were routed to once the company did fully go under.
Very good. Are those? Do I get the sense that those are at all still full?
Probably not all of them, but it's entirely possible.
Fantastic. If possible, I would like to be in the process of bringing those all back into the main account. Maybe get some of those court fees paid out,
Absolutely.
or at least the settlements, not the court fees.
Yeah. While Karma, you're headed down with the others. You'd hit the main floor, make your way into the actual production area of the factory. A lot of the machinery here rusted away and just deteriorating. Some of it actually violently deteriorated, as it was munitions loading that they were doing, and munitions left to sit for years and years. It doesn't exactly age well. So there are parts of the structure that are a little less secure, a little weaker than the rest. But it's been standing all this long. You'd find the entrance to the bunker, to the obviously executive only area, with a set of stairs that leads down, and eventually come to a security door, which, all of you having the code on you, the doors would beep, a very dull and muted beep, and with a very involuntary grinding, the metal door, yeah, it would slide open, and a very stale, very musty air would slowly leak out. It is pitch black in there.
Fucking hate it.
I have dark vision.
Yeah, I have the opposite of that. I have sunglasses, so that's not going to work very well.
I have a
So-
flashlight.
So
That'll
nearly
work.
took the bond power that would allow me to see in the dark, but I didn't. Can we see a light switch?
Yeah, it's you tap it, what should turn on the lights. Nothing.
I'll try it. Okay.
Now it looks like you will have to stay close if you want to see.
I thought you were still upstairs.
Oh no, I got.
Upstairs.
I mean, if would I have to be still upstairs, or could I work this? Yeah, no, I'm coming down with all you.
You just create some off the cuff programs that start backtracking all the money. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I do have a spectacular flourish, so it's very impressive.
It's just a bunch of little kismets sitting on the console.
Where normally Set would be laughing at your stay close joke, he actually just takes the flashlight out of your hand and starts walking into the bunker.
You would
It's mine.
step in,
Darling Lancashire.
passing what would be a decontamination room, just as a precaution for perhaps a nuclear attack. Who knows? Of course, all of it offline. You're simply able to walk through. No sensors, no scanning. It's very much dead. You pass through into kind of a commons room. Couches, an attached kitchen, the bathrooms off to the side. All of it just still, quiet. The only
Damn it!
sign of life here would be the door leading into the actual dormitories open.
Well, I'll start marching into the dormitories and see if anything's in there.
I'm right behind him.
Stepping in, there's a good half a dozen rooms, all executive suite level bedrooms, with their own mini bars, their own attached like hot tubs right there in the center of the room, all as fancy as you could have in a Fallout bunker.
I have a question that may or may not. It's accurate for Kate, at least. Is the alcohol still there?
There are still bottles.
Okay, that means this shit has aged well. I'm just gonna start pocketing that shit. I will pop one just to try it, and then.
In the
No,
first
I just have
room,
this mental image of Set like angrily stalking down hallways, and then Fly Girl like goblin-like behind him, just shoving things in pockets.
You just hear like clattering as like all the bottles are like I have my jacket like this, so like all of the bottles are like being held like backpack like.
well, in the first room, as you are grabbing bottles, behind the bar, you see a pair of legs.
Flashlight, get over here.
What'd you find?
Legs.
What?
I can't see that well. I found. In all honesty, I was trying to go for the alcohol, but I think somebody's down there. Dead, I'm gonna assume. But since it's your fair time here, I figured you should check this out.
All right, I'm gonna go look behind the bar and see what I find.
And still their pristine executive attire, the perfectly fitted, perfectly pressed jacket into the perfectly pressed pants, lying in a now very dried pile of, stained alcohol that stained the floor where it was left to sit, a pair of broken bottles lying there, have been lying there for many years, is the long since dead face of what was one of the executives here.
All right.
Wait, do they look? I'm sorry, I don't want to cut you off here. I just, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Poor bastard. Does it look self-inflicted or looks like they just died?
Do you have any triggers that would help you with a medical examination?
I don't believe I do.
Yeah, then just...
I do.
Oh, good.
You really
I got-
bastard.
I got patch, which is applying medical knowledge or to medicate or diagnose.
Yeah, if you're calling Kismet over,
Oh, yeah. I would.
roll it up.
Oh yes, 21.
Yeah, it's hard to tell at first because of just the age of the body, but there's definite signs of poison.
That's because I have a spectacular flourish, like getting over the bar. I kind of just lift his hand. Well, this guy was poisoned. Just like take a look at his cufflinks and. Quite easy. Yeah.
Let's, anybody be super grossed out if I go through his pockets to figure out who he was?
Oh, yours.
All right, I'm gonna.
Do you need a drink while you're at it?
Maybe we don't
Yeah,
drink the
don't
booze
drink
that
that.
might be poisoned.
Yeah, let's not drink anything we find in here.
and you just hear like 4 bottles clamber to the ground.
We didn't. Far be it from me, but didn't you already drink some?
No, I said I was going to. I didn't pour myself a glass yet.
Okay.
Drink from a glass.
Do I need to make a
Right?
What
do
are
I
you,
need
the
to
Queen
make
of
a
England?
fortitude
Pants.
save?
No. I mean, if they
What,
were
are you a
able
trade
to,
baron?
they stopped you before you actually imbibed anything, then you're fine.
I was about to, like, you see like a shot glass in hand, like I was about to pour one.
Just
Yeah.
The individual you're looking at is one Damien Drayton, former executive of Vortex Manufacturing.
mm-hmm. Okay. When you got the files downloaded, Kismet, let's look into this guy, see if we can figure out why he was here and why he was poisoned.
What kind of poison is it? Like contact, ingestion?
Ingestion.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure. I mean,
Just go ahead.
sure. What do you expect to learn from a dead exec? I mean, company went south, came down here, and ended up croaking.
Well, I mean, is this... What do you know about the poison? Is this the kind of poison you'd give yourself? Like, is this something that would be a quick and easy death?
Can I just ask that we hold that thought? Cynic, yes. You really expect him to be the only one we find down here?
No. Let's keep looking.
To go from room to room, you'd find 2 others that seem to have met similar fates, and 3 others that look like they did not fall for that particular ruse. And behind them is the dried patterns of blood. You'd even see signs of struggle on some of them, but these were little more than executions.
Jesus. Sorry, Space Jesus.
Me, you can say Kismet. It's okay. No. Well, combine
Was the
this with the off-planet accounts, and this seems like somebody taking the pot.
Yeah. Do
Wonder
you
who.
have, is there security footage of this bunker you can tap into, Kismet? I kind of want to know if Mara did this herself.
You know she did.
I want, yes, but I want to see it.
It's a toss-up if they'll have something in the executives.
Yeah, there's no cameras down here.
Yeah, I give up. Like, it's looking like a dead zone to me, kind of by intention. You learn to recognize a dead cell bunker when you see one.
Yeah. All right.
I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt that you're not making a joke there.
Nope. This is where you go when you don't want anyone to know where you are. Fortunately,
She ran the company into the ground, gathered all the executives, and murdered them. The hell did her dad do to make her hate him so bad? I don't want to think about that. I can think of a few things, and I don't want to feel sorry for Mara.
I don't even know if this is a revenge against her father thing. This could just be money.
Does that really add up?
Money tends to.
level?
It just
Yes.
seems like there'd be easier ways to, get the money out without having to murder anyone. But it is Mara. She does love her murder.
She
When you
seems to
wanna-
love the research, really, though. This is the part that doesn't add up to me. That jump. Okay, you do this. To a degree, I can understand. People are terrible. But then you take the money and you run away. You take the money and you put it straight back into the same industry? I can't make that leap. Maybe that's just... What?
Yeah, I.
Makes sense to me.
Does
If
she
you want
just
the lion's share, you have to be a lion. And she wanted power. That costs money.
She was already the CEO of a company.
Not a very good company. Backwater planet. Thought it was dying.
Yeah, but now
It-
she's the boss of a like she's the boss of like she's not a boss of anything. Now she's a hired hand dealing out technologies. So did she do all this so she could go be a researcher somewhere?
She's got a lot of money. She has a lot of power. It works sometimes in people's favors to be off the grid.
Feel like we're missing something still. I don't know what
Of
it
course.
is. It doesn't
Current
add up to me.
standing, though, she wanted power and she got it. Has it now? Maybe not as much as she likes, but who's to say this is where her story is finishing up?
We'll figure out where her story finishes up. Are there any computer systems or anything in here we can try and gather some data from? I know it's a dead zone for cameras.
And you'd find the basic information on each of the occupants, their their biometrics, their preferences, how they like their coffee in the morning. But other than that, it's wiped.
Have we got anything actionable from this?
We've gotten a slice of her history, but nothing that'll tell us where she is.
It's a damn shame.
Damn it.
Are you okay?
No.
Good. Channel that. I'm gonna
We
do
gotta
one
think-
more turn around her office. If that's all we've got, then I'll meet you outside in a minute.
Just give me some time to finish the download. We'll have all of our cash here.
I'm gonna check the rest of the bunker. There's nothing, I'm sure, but you never know.
I just want to do a physical turnover of her office. Just any trinkets, anything.
Finished. I'll take over manually for the program to speed it up a little bit.
Look over the rest of the bunker. While at a first glance, it would look like there's enough supplies down here to keep, 6 to 10 people living and reasonably comfortable for, well over a year. You see that the cold storage system was intentionally sabotaged. Everything inside has long since gone to rot. The air filtration system was set to actually expire after a certain amount of time. And you could even find the protocol that locked this place down, so that opening it from the inside just wasn't possible.
You made damn sure.
This is so personal. This has got to be beyond just money, you're right. All right.
Returning to her office, you would find a number of pictures that have survived over the years of her and her father, Mara and Fenris Wardson. Though she was a little girl at the time. Just a very smiley, happy, innocent face, with a very serious, very business-oriented father. You'd see accolades of graduating from school after school, top marks again and again, research grants, everything that you would expect from a very brilliant mind.
I'll just take one of the pictures. The most recent one. Just keep it with me. Just.
Your file transfer would be done soon enough. Most of the accounts were definitely emptied long ago. But you definitely have a few thousand mana that could be recouped from some of the accounts that were just forgotten or abandoned. enough to cover maybe a quarter of the settlements.
Hey, that's more than 0. I make sure to pinpoint some of the more egregious cases, and it's very clear they were definitely in the wrong and not like paying other corpos.
Oh yeah, for sure. Wrongful death, personal injury, that kind of thing. Right. Eventually,
Well,
Hey,
go ahead.
did Mara keep any kind of log or journal? Did she talk to herself while she was working?
She did make notes. She didn't do like audio logs or anything, but there's a lot of files of her talking about, the products that they're working on ideas and designs and plans.
All right, we'll take those with us too.
Depending, how deep would you go into some of these personal logs?
Oh, deep. I mean, if I can't go through them all right now, Set is probably going to spend hours on the ship, going through them.
There, you know what? No, I will have you make a check for me.
Okay, what sort of check would you like?
If you have anything to do with hacking or data deciphering.
I do not. I have. Can I pull rank on Ace to make him do it for me?
Sure.
All right, we'll roll that then. That's a 20. Funny 20.
Having Ace, your new personal companion, go through the list of some of these prototypes, looking for anything that may stand out, anything unusual, anything overtly dangerous looking. You would find a protocol with a few pages of information called the Checkmate Protocol.
Yeah, I will open that and go through that.
It looks like a means of not just infiltrating and causing other mechs, other pilots to eject their magazines or take a few steps off to the right, but full dominant control.
She's always wanted this. Jeez. She's not going to be satisfied until she herself can control any mech ever, anywhere. We are in deep shit if she has gotten anywhere close to this technology. The zombie stuff is terrifying, but if she can hack our mechs and take control of them during a fight.
Well, that is a thing that can happen, but it seems like this is a step beyond.
You would all hear over your intercoms, your personal earpieces. So, you all are gathering quite the crowd down there. I don't know how much you want to stick around, but yeah, you just let me know.
You
It's
guys
time to
stay
go, I
here.
think.
I'll send them away. It's fine.
I think we've got everything we're gonna get. I think we're best off getting out before she gets word of it.
Yeah,
Kismet, are you done?
I've been done for a while. I was just playing this real classic little game. Look, you guide a line around and pick up
Relay.
dots, and it makes the.
Let's go.
I'm ready. I have all the files, and a lot more people in the galaxy have been paid money to deserve. I'm
Good.
happy.
We get that. Let's go.
All right, let's get back on the Cerberus and get out of here.
All right.
Sorry that this was kind of a bust,
No.
everybody.
I don't think that it was. I think it was worth it.
It was important to you. Could I have my flashlight back?
brief moment as he considers all the flashlight jokes he can make, and then he just hands you the flashlight.
Thank you very much. And just got back into his pack. Hard to replace those.
Cyan would bring the shuttle down, picking you all up, and to the absolute awe and gawking of hundreds of citizens of this city,
Oh no.
Cyan just waves out to them, yeah, go back to your nothing lives. Yeah, get out of here. You'll load up.
As we're like closing the door and getting ready to take off, I'm just gonna be like, "Hey, folks, didn't want to get your hopes up for nothing. We don't actually work for SSC. This was a giant scam. Okay, bye."
Why would you do that?
Because I don't want them to spend months being like, "SSC might build here. It might turn our town around."
You could have dispelled that notion without giving away that we were lying about everything.
Nah.
Okay.
What are they gonna do? Send ships after us?
You would ascend back up through the atmosphere, passing by the shuttle, carrying all of your lovely mechs, which immediately follows behind.
And we did
Safe.
take Ace with us, right?
Yes.
Ace, the moment he does leave the factory radius, would lose power,
No.
lose connection.
No.
I mean,
It's fine,
not
we'll
permanent.
set
He
it up on
doesn't
the
die.
Cerberus.
It's
Oh,
just
okay.
that his connection was to the facility. You'll have to reconnect him to your ship.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be.
You
That'll be
fixed
doable.
him. Can you make him better?
We'll fix him. We'll fix him. Don't worry.
And
no.
Stronger.
Set will just, I guess, fireman carry the robot back to the ship.
with all of you returning to the Iron Cerberus, mission successful? Question mark?
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
That is where we're going to put a pin in it for today.
I hate how fast it goes.
I know.
Yeah. But holy cow, some heavy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Didn't see that one coming.
I don't know
I
what
said
you're
I
talking
was
about.
handing Hoop some knives to stab me with, so.
We love it. We love the stabbing.
I just facilitate the story, you all tell it. Speaking of telling your stories, why don't I pass it back over to all of you, and once again, tell the people who you are and if you're working on any projects that people can check out. Now's your opportunity. Starting with camera one, of course, being Turk. Darling.
Alright, well, thank you. Better than my players. But hey everybody, I'm Turk or Turk Accented on Twitch and Twitter. I was playing Kismet, your resident hacker slash slasher.
Thanks,
Well, you know. If you want to see more of me and things that I do, this week on Tuesday I'll be over on TBK Roleplay running my campaign Oathsworn, which is a campaign inspired by Grecian Odysseys and Dragon Age and Mass Effect and all those wonderful BioWare games of old. It's been really great. Players will be embarking on their third labor they need to complete, so it's a great time to jump on. Beyond that, I have the Dark Echoes this Saturday over on TPK. I'll be playing Dr. Rudolph von Richten, which has been an absolute joy to play. Well, it's been scary. But next week you all be right back here on your screens, inevitably saying, no, we won't. That's
Mother's
right.
Day.
Yeah.
Easter.
Thursday,
What
the fuck?
What calendar are you on? Mother's Day.
Judaica one that has like 13 months in it.
That's an excellent point. I will be spending time with my mom. So catch me on the 15th then as we return, and I begin the back half of May, which is you will not be able to get me off your screens. So enjoy the
But we will
break
be able
next
to get you
next
off,
week.
just not off our screens.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, I didn't say that.
Over to Mike.
Hello, my name is Mike. I have a cat asleep on me, and it's the best thing ever. I am I'm on Twitter at Vengeance God. I'm on Instagram at Broken Infinity Films. I'm on TikTok at Vengeance God 2. Please come and find me in all of those places. I promise I am a very lovely and fun follow. I also am the host of the Ace of Geeks podcast, which is a show about four best friends talking about the nerdy things of the week. And one of the main characters in Yavin Radio, an improvised comedy Star Wars interview podcast set in the Star Wars universe. It's very fun. We just completed our first season. Also, please check out the League of Swords at leagueofswords.com. It is a TV show that I'm producing that combines the characters of fighting games and the storytelling of pro wrestling with choreographed sword fights and a whole 90s sheen to the whole thing. If you desperately miss WMAC Masters, it's the show for you. And finally, I will be soon in another streamed game, a Power Rangers game, where I will be playing a Green Ranger. So I'll have more details for all of you about that soon. I'm very excited.
Ranger.
Damn right.
That's amazing.
Heck yeah. All right.
And my podcast network has a Discord now. So if you go to if you go find Ace of Geeks on Twitter, you should be able to find the link. Come join our Discord. We're cool people.
Absolutely do. Join us first and then that one.
Yeah.
Over to Darcy.
Oh, hey friends, it's me, JC Darcy. I'm a writer, a content creator, GM. GM. Can't talk about that yet. I released a game this week. With my amazing friend Kat, the Little Mistress, we put together an Ashcan version of a Disco Fae game for the Caltrop Core Jam. It dropped last night. We just made it into the jam. It's pay what you want right now. Please don't pay for it. It's just an Ashcan. We're gonna make it pretty. We're gonna get it edited. And we're going to playtest it. And if anybody is interested in being part of that playtest, please come find me on the Bird app. Drop me a line. We're going to play it. It's going to be sexy. It's going to be fun.
I mean...
And JC Darcy _. People who have free time and are able to come and play games, come and hit me up. Other people need not apply.
I happen to know a bunch of people that have free time to play games.
I know very little. I know so few people with free time to play games that this month on the 18th, you can check me out on the Lost Caravan at 2 a.m. playing Pathfinder. What is happening with my life?
Why?
Hey, if you're willing to stay up to 2 a.m., I'll be more than happy to run a few games of Pathfinder for you. I'll be up around those times.
I'm
anyway.
literally playing with you, James.
Oh, I know, but let's do it more than once.
This is a trial run. I'm going to see if it destroys me completely. I have a plan to sleep. If it works, I'm going to do it a bit more often.
Heck yeah.
We'll see.
A plan to sleep.
A plan to sleep, which may not come off.
And we heckin' love you for it.
And I'm going to give it my best shot.
Over to James.
Hi, yes, I'm James from the Daily Day YouTube channel. We do everything animated Pathfinder, and in 2 days now, Sinclair's Library goes live for our Kickstarter. If you haven't checked it out yet, go to Sinclair's Library, nonat1s.com. Something along that lines. If you just Google Sinclair's Library, nonat1s, or go to nonat1s Twitter, you'll find it there. But yes, I am a writer I write both the D&D 5e and Pathfinder 2nd Edition side of it. It will be so freaking awesome once I can start talking about some of the actual stuff, but it has everything you want. Teamwork feats, 150 NPCs that you can drop in and out of any system, any game, regardless of what setting you're in. I believe the highest creature level we were giving to our NPCs is 25, so definitely some world-ending shit in there. But if you sign up for the mailing list now, if you donate any tier money within the first 48 hours, you get a free set of banded dice with your order. And trust me, it is so fucking beautiful. Mm-hmm. And that does not talk about all the rewards that I also know about in terms of stretch goals and all that stuff that I wish I could just fucking say. But if you want to, I know, it's like 2 days away, and we're all like, we're so excited because we know what's in it. And if you want to support me directly, I am currently holding the number 2, 3, and 4 slot of most popular titles on Pathfinder Infinite right now, and I released a new
Alright.
book, Champion 2 Forged in Fire. Oh yeah, I hold like 6 of the top 20 easily, maybe a little bit more.
Hell yeah.
And so if you want to support me there, I have a ton of great co-workers that I get to do this with, and I need money for art. And in all honesty, I don't make any money off of these Pathfinder products. They all go right back into paying the editors and paying the co-authors and artwork. I have seriously cannot stress haven't made a penny. But yeah, if you want to support me there, but Sinclair's Library is the #1 thing that if you really, really want to support me, that'll pay for rent and food and paying Hooper off to not kill my characters next month. Oh,
You don't
yeah,
have
if
that
you
kind of
join the
money.
Discord, oh yeah, here's the incentive. If you join the Discord on Monday and Tuesday, I'm gonna be running games only on the Discord server. So I'm gonna try to run 2 games of Pathfinder. The first one is gonna be with Aubrey from Goblins and Gays. I still need to finish organizing the freaking cast for it, but it is going to be set in a game show. Hey, you want to stay up late?
I want to play with Aubrey. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Then let's talk. After
Yeah, we'll
let's talk after the session. But yeah, it'll be characters trapped in a game show and you're trying to get out, and which is my forte of weird. And if you know anything about me, like you saw today, minus all the embarrassing flirting shit, I'm fairly charismatic. And then second day, I'm hoping to either run Honey Heist or Pathfinder, depending on my level of tiredness, because I believe I have a final the next day. So I mean, one thing after another. If I'm not back by then, I'll be on the Minecraft stream because fuck my Thursdays apparently. But yes, I will be all over here. But please check out Sinclair's Library. I promise you, it's so worth your money. You know, it's so worth your time. I have put in easily 100 hours worth of writing material for it,
Heck yeah.
and I just want to talk about it. It's so cool. The teamwork.
Throw it
feats
back to
are
Hoop.
Awesome. I know. I just
All
wanna talk
right.
about it.
Hoop needs to talk about himself. Big up Hoop.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't do
I'm a
anything
beautiful
cool like these
nerd.
great people. I just yell at the internet for like 4 hours a day every day. I don't.
We love it.
We love Gabe and Cyan, and that's all that matters.
I seriously I facilitate these amazing people to come and tell their stories in the various games that we run, and I am so lucky that not only do I have amazing casts like this, but we have people that come and watch it, because it just makes it fun and it makes it just amazing. Like, I never thought that I could entertain anyone with gaming, with telling stories, and yet we're almost at 3,000 views on Twitch. We're approaching 200 followers. This is insanity. So thank you so very much for everyone that comes and watches, everyone that comes to roll dice. Love y'all. Y'all are the best.
Mwah.
But we do have a bunch of games coming up this week with Pathfinder, Cyberpunk Red, Savage Borderlands, and lots of Pathfinder as always. So yeah, come check that out. Come join the Discord if you want to hang out, if you want to roll dice with us in the future, and we'd love to have you. Other than that, we do have another game of Lancer coming up very soon, so
Yeah, they're not as cool as us, though.
gonna give you a temporary
Nice.
sign off, and then we'll
I'm sure they're lovely people, even if they're
Oh, they are.
flirting as well as
very different group for sure. But I will wish all of you a temporary goodbye, good afternoon, and we'll see you shortly. Bye.
Bye everyone. Bye bye. My hand disappeared. Bye bye.